Boom. All right. YouTube, Twitch, what's up? It's your boy. Oh, why'd I start? What's your boy? All right, just end the fucking. Yeah, end it. Just kill the stream. Kill it. Never mind. Never mind. It's all gone. There we go. Twitch is up. Okay. At least the Twitch VOD didn't get that. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite live stream. This is a VOD, by the way, if you didn't know. So this is completely unedited. But if you're still interested in watching it, you can go ahead and continue. Here's the deal. If I could speak, we found the hideout bug, or we didn't find it, I should say, but I stumbled upon it. Other people were already experiencing it. And I had a lot of comments talking about, oh, did you check to see if like full screen and borderless had an effect on performance? I was like, I mean, it seemed like it was the same, just like flipping it on and off. Was there, like, is there something I should be looking into? And lo and behold, there was, basically. There was. Yeah, there was something to that. And do you really have to ruin my morning by streaming? It is 6:49 p.m. Okay. I'm ruining evenings. I'm ruining 2 o'clock in the morning for Europe, okay? I'm Mr. Never mind. Shut down the bit. I can't speak yet. But yeah, we're gonna be checking out that issue. Briefly. We'll see what I can find. I don't think I'm gonna be able to see much besides it's happening. I also know in what scenarios it's happening, but anyway. We're gonna check for that, and then we're gonna try to actually like level up today and actually get shit done. Because we're like level freaking 8 or something. So we gotta change that, I would argue. I think we can't let that slide. We have to at least hit the flea market level by the time the flea market opens. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I gotta lock in. Personally, I shouldn't let that slide. So we're gonna work on that. We got some work to do. That's okay. You know, you can't win them all. Sometimes in life, you just have a 30% survival rate. You know what I mean? It's just how it is sometimes. And then you get back up and you do better the next time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Discarnate? Marco, hey, what's up? Hey, if there isn't a fix outside the settings, it's pointless. What do you mean? The Real Wet Wizard. That's a freaky name. What's up, brother? Yep, in Germany it's 2 at night. See, I told you. See, I ruin mornings, afternoons, evenings, the whole lot. Whatever I'm paid for. Whatever I'm hired for. Actually, flea market isn't up right now. I know flea market's not up right now. I'm saying when it's open, I gotta be the level to actually get in there. Like, it's ridiculous. Find the cause of low FPS? What? There's a lot. Where do you want me to start? Right now, what the title about is borderless versus full screen right now. But there's a lot. Let me ping the Discord. Also, I have like 30,000 pings on Discord. So sorry if I haven't replied to people. There's like a bajillion messages, so I'm sorry. I've replied to some already, but there's been a lot. So live again, finding more busted settings in EFT. It never ends. Boom. Okay. Discord is pinged. What's your opinion on SPT? Anyone who plays it is a pirating cheater? No. I think it's pretty cool. Especially like some of the AI mods and stuff. I think it's really cool. Would I ever play it? No. I really don't care enough to go and install it. And if I did, then I would have a different computer, or at least a different like partition that it's installed in, so I don't mess up my install of this EFT, so I don't than mess up any benchmarking I'm doing. So it's all it's all anecdotal. In order to track the real source of the problem, you have to debug the game, but you'll get banned by BattleEye. They systematically won't let you expose them. I did run into that briefly. I did try to use Nvidia Insight. That was not a good idea. But that's okay. You win some, you lose some. We're not banned. I don't think they even know. So we're good. But yeah, you can't really do that. Oopsie. I am very CPU bound this wipe. Yeah, I feel you, man. Flea doesn't have a level requirement anymore. It's just time gated. The level requirement's probably still there. It's just also time gated. And when on Windows 11 did tray Nvidia settings and I'm having less lag. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not trying to throw Trey under the bus. That's not what I'm doing. There's a lot of... Actually, let me rephrase that. It's not... The Nvidia control panel isn't like some like godsend that's going to magically fix your performance. If anything, it's the fact that you did a fresh Windows install that... Who the fuck just gave me a... What was that? Oh, I forgot to collect all my insurance. Okay. Oh, because I had a full inventory. That's right, because I wasn't playing the game. That would be important. What level are we? Ooh. Okay. Bit of a skill issue right now. Are you planning on doing core VOD? Oh. Me? Oh. Oh, man. Hold on. That's gonna answer your question. Also, that wasn't even like me coughing, like laughing. Unironically, I just started coughing at that exact moment, and I'm not like joking. That was just kind of perfectly timed. we have our answer. I think we have it. I think we have it. You know, I appreciate the confidence in me though, to think that I could. I mean, I could. But you know what I mean. If you get banned, make a video. The wiggle that killed my frames. Guys, oh, I just installed direct memory access module and I don't know what happened, bruh. I don't know how that got there, bro. Shit, dude. I thought that was a laugh cough. I mean, I started to as a bit and then I actually started coughing. It was really bad time, or really good timing, if you know, depending on how you think of it. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got a lot of dying to get to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, God. Okay. Now, on the plus side, what do we got? We got this. Right. We got this. Okay. Wait, why the fuck do I have that? I don't even need... What? You see what I'm doing right now? It's coming out. Pause. Helpless settings for an R9 5900X, 3060 Ti, and 32 gigs of RAM. Are you using Process Lasso for the cores to schedule it properly? You might need to for EFT. Level 1 could access at the start of wipe till they close the servers. That's true, but I'm pretty sure that was a bug. Like, that was not intended for those people to be accessing it in the first place. If it was fully unlocked... Listen. Alright, no, the haters are gonna come out of the woodworks on this one. They're gonna be all over me for this one. Barter only flea. I said it. I'm sorry. I said it. I'm sorry. I just said it. Fuck. I'm sorry. And I won't even expand on it. I just want to let that sink in for a moment. We do got delivery from the past. We could go get shit on doing that. That does sound quite entertaining. Oh, we have Easy Money Part 1 where we'll also get shit on, but in a different way. Maybe by Rashala? That sounds interesting. Yes, I am. Just CPU upgrade. What's the speed of that RAM? Barter only flea would be so good. I'm high-fiving you virtually right now. Are you excited for the flea in a week? No. No, I'm actually terrified. I think I need to buy the 4080 Super to gain more FPS this week.
No.
Buy a better CPU. Buy a better CPU 100%. Before you buy a new GPU. Don't look at me who just bought a new GPU like a month and a half ago. Don't look at me. Don't look. That's completely coincidental. There's nothing to do with that. Hard agree. Barter only flea, yeah. Just from see, listen. Also, I just like that was a really loud like that was whoops. If we like just like everybody enjoys the early wipe. Everybody's like, oh, this is so cool. Everybody's in meta shit. Everybody's scrounging for stuff, but like piecing together their armor and their weapons like a roguelike, and it's like that could literally be like that could be the entire time. Like, are we like just think about it for a second. What CPU for a B550 Tomahawk? Why would you go for a CPU upgrade? You could get a 5700X 3D and you'd probably get 15% more performance from a 5900X, maybe 15 to 20% depending. I wouldn't. I don't know if I would upgrade. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should he upgrade from a 5900X to a 5700X 3D? Is that worth it? Dude's building the PC based off the motherboard. I'm still trying to play this on a 7700K and 1070. God bless you. Holy shit, dude. That takes balls. That takes guts. I'm gonna be honest with you. It probably doesn't run too horrendously when like not much is going on. Oh, so we're gonna get shit on. Okay. Huh. Cool. Alright. Oh, I got something in my glasses. Oh, it's done, chat. Oh, I was oh, and I'm choking up now. This is just making me so sad. Yeah, can we try that again? Like, I'm not even gonna comment on that. I'm gonna run into somebody here and get my shit stopped. Oh, I could camp this room. Bingo! Hey. And I could talk to y'all. That's how that works.
EFT is not a fun game.
Perfect room to camp in. Cinema. I don't think I had the key because I couldn't afford it, so we're just gonna chill for a little bit. 7900X 3D, that won't socket into your board. You can only get up to 5700X 3D. That's it. Or technically 5800X 3D, but you don't. Like, it's gonna be way more expensive and it's not gonna be worth the price up because it's going out of stock. So, the 5700X 3D is basically the same thing.
Is not a fun game.
Also, I haven't been thanking subs. Claudio, thank you for the sub. Biscuit Nation, thank you for the sub. Big, thank you for the sub. Chuxley? Oh, I fucked it up. Thank you for the follow. I'm so sorry. Barely Offline, thank you for the follow. Side, thank you for the follow. Miritish, thank you for the sub as well. I appreciate it. Is the YouTube... It's working? Okay. Hold until update, yeah. Because you can't socket the next upgrade be 9800X 3D. That is the best CPU for this game right now. Yeah, of course, Virus, no problem.
EFT is not a fun game.
Jonas, thank you for the sub. Sasuke, thank you for the sub as well. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Oh, I think I can show you guys what I was talking about in the not the thumbnail, the title at least. Hold on. I gotta use something like this to actually get there. Okay, that should work. That should work, okay. So we're at 230 FPS right now. God, that's gonna vary all over the place. Oh, it's gonna vary all over the place. It's so hard to show on online. Ah, shit. Got a job interview Monday. Hopefully I can get it. I want to upgrade my CPU. Godspeed. Tell them that in the interview. They should let you in. Okay. God, this is gonna go all over the place. But let me see. 240. I'm just gonna say 240 and they start shooting. I'm gonna cry. I'm crying. I'm crying. Hold on. If you're running full screen, what's up, Chip, by the way? Welcome in. Scott, good to see you, by the way. Holy fuck.
EFT
Whoa.
is not a fun game.
Whoa. Wait. No. Hold on. Did I fuck something up? Huh? Whoa. That was way bigger than I saw. And I tested this last night and I didn't. Whoa, hold up. Hold up. 180. Roughly. Give or take 10 FPS because, you know, online moment. Funny epic style hideout bug. Isn't that funny epic awesome? Thanks for helping me figure out why my 7800X3D was getting 50 FPS on customs. Yeah, I know, dude. That was... I'm glad I could help with that because, yeah, that's stupid as shit. Okay, wow. That's a bigger margin than I even saw when I was testing it last night. Okay, so online it's different. Depends on the map. That's cool. Great. Awesome. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Cool. Oh. Yeah, this is borderless waffle. Full screen, just fucking shit the bed. I don't know what changed with that, because that's not what I saw last wipe. That's definitely not what I saw last wipe. Also, sorry, I'm almost done with the cough drop chat, so sorry, I had a little bit of a sore throat, so that's why I took one. So sorry if you hear that for just like an extra 5 minutes. Sasuke, I heard that using SMT on X3D CPUs is not a good idea. Not from who? I mean, I don't care from who, but why? What was the reason? I'm using it right now. I find post effects puts a hard drop in FPS. If you're right, I'm crying. Nah, okay, it was nothing. Also, I don't recommend testing like this. You should use a benchmark. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Actually, that could have been run-to-run variance. I'd have to, like, run a path on a scav or something. Nah. That margin's not super crazy. Oh, yeah, I was just moving. Okay, yeah, I was just moving. Nobody's come here to open this door yet, and I'm kind of upset. Change it right now to test, let me know. Just click visualize. You're smart and I love you, Wild. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You see, so I just want this to be an example. I just want that to be an example of how fucking shitty it is to benchmark online. Did you see, like, do you see just the numbers just, like, going anywhere? Like, it doesn't even matter what it's just all over the place. People are like, why don't you benchmark online often, bro? Especially when you're CPU bound. And I'm like, I'm crying. I'm crying over here. I'm like, okay, I think I was taught in statistics class that you need to do a minimum of 30 runs to get rid of any variance. So let's just do that 60 times. Full screen seems to be cooked right now. What are we doing here? I was just talking about like benchmarking and upgrading Tarkov performance. What we're doing in game is we're actually waiting on somebody to open the room for Operation Aquarius so I can get in, because I didn't have the key. Kind of an oopsie on my part. Also, Executioner, good to see you, by the way. Sorry I missed your message. Thank you so much to everybody who's here, by the way. I appreciate all you being here.
EFT is not a fun
Angry
game.
Patty, thank you for the follow, by the way. And Paul, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Let me finish this cough drop. I'm just going to chew this. I'm going to mute my mic. Hold on.
EFT is not a fun game.
Okay. Cough drop down. Do you need the item 114? No, it's the one in, hold on. 220? I think is the number, I think. Hages Christ, what's up, bro? Welcome in, bro. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. 206. Hey, see, there you go. You know, a grenade is about to go off in the distance by the frame drop. Or scavs are spawning in. Borderless is the way to go right now, it seems, yeah. Is it true that DLSS version is outdated? It is outdated, but that doesn't necessarily mean that FSR is better, because I think, to me, FSR 3 looks kind of over-sharpened, and it's not as stable as DLSS is, even though it's an old version, in my opinion. What, with your system, Raj? Where is that? What map is that? If I'm playing with very bad FPS, is stretch resolution a solution? For the performance? No. It's also... It's not a solution for motion sickness either. Oh, fuck.
EFT is not a fun game.
I'm actually gonna nope out all over that. Ooh, hey! Guys, I got a CPU for you, don't worry. Oh my god. Was that a player scav or just a scav? There's no way it's a player scav this early, so... Jackets. Wouldn't it be fun if I found the key in here? Oh, okay. That would have been a TikTok. That would have been a TikTok right there. What have we gone viral? I'm kidding. Just hear from Axel TV. Oh, that's gonna get me demonetized. They're splitting streets. What? 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 What are you talking about? Does letting the hideout prior to raid actually cause performance issues? Yeah, in my last video you could see like it decreased. I linked the full VOD. Hold on. I linked the full VOD in there, and you can see that even when I went to raid, it was still there. The overlay's Caffrey Max, Hicks. Yeah, chill it is, I know, right? That was definitely a player scav. Okay. Am I getting rushed or something? What's going on right now? The fuck? Also, what's up with that window? Yeah, the ops are loaded right now. Ooh. Oh, no, never mind. Let's see the point of splitting streets. Now they added custom. Or added 2 customs. Is that real? Or is that a rumor? In Discord chat that Tarkov... Oh. Tarkov seems to be ignoring use-only physical cores. Anyone dual X3D CCD CPUs noticed if it's actually keeping threads on the 3D V cache? That would be a performance tank if it would. You're right. The fuck? These guys are... I didn't even hear him coming. I mean, I'm speaking, which is probably not ideal, but... Hey, what's up, Hawk? Welcome in, brother. Hey, my PC seems to crash and restart only during Q. What could be the cause of this? Only during Q... At what point does it crash? Because people... and I want to preface this by saying that this hasn't helped everyone, and it's not necessarily a fix, and BSG hasn't said it's a fix, but it's helped at least a couple people anecdotally. And I don't want to just advertise it because I can't test it myself, but paging file. If you heard about it, that is really the only solution. If you're crashing specifically at the loading, what's a map or something like that? I believe it was that. Oh, that's not ideal. Kenzo, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate it. Oh no, I'm gonna butcher the names. I'm butchering the names. Zoo, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I couldn't pronounce the first one. That was that's brutal. MIP stream. Oh yeah, if you have MIP streaming on, that would do it. Yeah, 100%. Doing good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, dude. I don't know what that was.
Fun game.
Kren. Oh, that makes sense. I'm stupid. Thank you. Did it just glitch? Oh no, it didn't. Okay. Is a 12900K good enough for PV Tarkov? Yeah. And how I answered that in that tone is exactly the response. That's exactly it. Yeah. I mean, probably. I mean, what's your oh. Huh. Ooh. What the why is it so big? Don't.
EFT is not a fun game.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab that.
EFT
If it's a full backpack, I'm just grabbing this shit. Big thank you for the follow on Twitch. Hallman, thank you for the sub on YouTube as well. I appreciate that. Hey, so we don't have the key. And we're like halfway through the raid. It's a little suboptimal. Mazel tov, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Clem 3, Scav 0. Guys, don't worry. I can fight Scavs real good. Real good. That's what they trained me for on PvE. I tell you what. Tell you what. Okay. So you might be asking yourself, what's the plan? Yeah. You ready? Let's do this shit. Ditch this. I can't find the key, so... Place TAC 30 on it. Wait, that would be a... Wait, that would be... That'd be beautiful. Oh, lame. Lame. Clem runs scav kits on PvE, or so I hear. What is this rumor spreading right now? That's like a bit among my friends. What's going on right now? That's crazy. That's absurd. It's spreading right now. We have a friend. Well, we don't have a friend. Audio's gone. What, Tarkov? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh! Who had that? Who's coming kitted? Take the white ornaments? Oh shit, where was that? I think you can place Tech 30 when BSG changed it. I don't know. That was really weird. 40 billion rubles. Nope. Okay. Alright. Thoughts on the crazy take? Where? I have a good look with the audio this wipe. It's not been horrible, except when I get shot and, like, chihuahuas start barking at me. What FPS should I expect from a 14600K and a 3060 Ti at 1080p medium settings on what map? The map is what's important. If I just told you an average, like, I could say, like, oh, it's, like, anywhere from, like, 75 to 200. But
EFT is not a fun game.
Departs, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Just sashimi. Jesus, I'm crashing out. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright, we're just gonna fight the masses at extract, I suppose. Okay, we're doing alright. Oh, good. No car. That's awesome. No, that's great.
EFT is not a fun game.
Marshmallow, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Oh my god. I'm dying. On streets? 70 to 90? No, probably like 65 to 85. It's gonna swing around a lot. You'll probably hit 100 sometimes when you're on the edges of the map, but it'll probably come down quick. If I just throw out a number, that'd be what I'd expect. Frostbite makes me angry. They could have made it damage you over time, so you know what? I am a happy camper. If it was just like poison reincarnated, I would have probably cried. So what's the cause? 5700X getting 60 FPS average with a lot of drops. That CPU is firstly the reason, but there's a lot. Texture quality demands have seemed like they're increased, especially on customs. If you're running borderless, if you're running full screen, you're probably seeing significant reductions in FPS. This guy just ditched some random shit there. When are you getting prestige? When I have grandkids. Also, object LOD quality, especially on custom, seems to just throw my FPS all over the frickin' place. What caused the low performance did you discover? On my YouTube channel, I posted a video about the... Okay, so what? Okay, I'm just glad I'm getting this on video, because I'm not crazy. That's not right. Am I crazy or is that not right? That's not... It's snow. Snow just doesn't do that. That's water. What's up, B? Hey, B. Oh my god. What else? Trying to think of other reasons why performance has been doo-doo. Also, yeah, the increased memory demands and the LOD quality being all over the place is honestly most of the cause of the inconsistency. Also, with people's, you know, system installs having like SteelSeries sonar and what else? Razer Synapse has been a culprit in the past as well. Just random bloatware like that can also really impact the performance of the game. Also, I'm sorry, I'm missing a lot of comments. I'm sorry, guys. Chat has, like, never moved this fast before for me, ever. So I apologize in advance if I miss your comment. Just feel free to post it back, and I'll help you out when I can. Do you know why my PC restarts while gaming with XFP profile active? It doesn't seem like it's... Oh, that's probably not stable then, if I had to guess. i5 12400, 30 gigs of RAM, 3200 megahertz. 4070. No issues found with RAM on the mem test. Are they Expo timings on the RAM? Did you buy a kit that's Expo ready and not XMP ready? Because the timings might be slightly off. And so it might pass the mem test, but it might fail in specific workloads. Actually, can't play the game because I have to keep making room. Yeah, if you just install an external flash drive for the paging file, that might be ideal. I'm kidding, by the way. Okay, so on a 5600X is about the same in offline mode in both borderless and full screen. So I don't know if I said this earlier, but you only see the performance difference when your CPU bottlenecked. So at least with borderless and full screen. I couldn't see it last night when I was GPU bound, and when I like lowered my resolution, I was able to see the effects. So it only worsens your performance if you are CPU bottlenecked. He's not kidding. Do it, chat. Don't do that. I'm back later going to work out. Godspeed. I have a 3070 Ti and a 5900X, 64 gigs of RAM, and I cannot hit 40 FPS. Oh man, there's a lot to unpack there. Okay. Firstly, if Tarkov is running on more than 6 cores on your CPU, I would use Process Lasso to limit it to 6 of the cores, either the first set of 6 or the second set of 6. Also, you have 64 gigs of memory, which you probably installed 4 sticks of. The timings might be worse on that kit, as well as, well, it could be separate kits as well, which would also be extremely bad. But you also need to make sure they're running the right speed as well. So go and make sure of that. Also, with the 3070 Ti, on Lighthouse, you might be able to get away with medium textures, but going to low might be ideal, to be honest with you. Did you say you supported DLSS? Turn mine on, balanced, got plus 30 FPS. Well, it only helps with your FPS when your GPU bottlenecks. So when you're in those situations like at Lexos, for instance, just like name a place, odds are you're probably CPU bottlenecked. And because of that, DLSS doesn't do anything. It only helps with the GPU workload. And so if your CPU bottlenecked, reducing the GPU workload is not going to do anything for you. Where did this go? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
EFT is
there
not
we
a
go.
fun game.
Snutter Bips, thank you for the follow. Samurai, thank you for the follow. Or the sub,
Hope you had a good holiday season. Good to see you, fella Deadly Bin.
Spicy. What's up, brother? 3 months. It has been a while. Hope you had a good holiday too, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing alright. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the prime. 3 months, brother. Oh, that's right. I just looked at that. I'm tripping. Also, I didn't die. And I have so much shit that I auto-sorted last stream like a dumbass. That was an awful idea. Terrible. One of the worst ideas. Ooh. We got a lot of that good ammo, though.
EFT is not a fun game.
321 Moto. Thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate it.
EFT is not a fun game.
Big. Thank you so much for the sub. Tier 1. Appreciate that, man. Also, more emotes, hopefully. I'm probably gonna add an Unk emote. I'm gonna be real with you. It's probably gonna be an Unk emote. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, and I feel like that's quite an Unk thing, an Unk moment. So you know what? It's probably gonna be Unk. It's probably gonna be Unk. So if you want the Unk emote, whenever that drops from me, you know, it'll be there. Oh man, peer pressure is a hell of a drug. Can I open this up and put that? Okay. No. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so yeah, we could. Shift click doesn't work. I'm crying. Holy text wall, Batman. Hold on. What did I just? Okay, hold on, Chad. We got an essay. Hold on. I've come to understand that you're quite the computer guru. That's a bit of glaze, but I'm not crazy. I'm trying to learn my best, or learn how to do things the best way I can. I have a question for you. Can I find an answer anywhere else? I was foolish enough to buy an Acer pre-build. Okay, delete the comment. No, I'm kidding. That's not, that's not a foolish thing to do, man. You buy what you want to buy. At a bargain, promise at 16 gigs of RAM, that would be an issue. Not being OC'd. Oh, you can't turn on XMP. Can I for life of me find any memory that I can add to the system which would not decrease the overall clock speed to base DDR4? So it can't run XMP period on the board at all? Is it locked? Like, is that a feature of the board? There we go. Or is it just crashing on boot up? Would you recommend using ISLC? The short answer is no, not really anymore. I haven't benchmarked with it in a while, but I don't think you should be needing it anymore. Especially if you're not booting up a ton of different applications on your PC all the time. I don't think it's really necessary. But who knows? Maybe I'll do a video on it in the future. But no, I don't really tend to recommend that to anybody I help anymore. It's been like years since I made that video. Well, let me do this in the meantime. Any recommendations to get the most out of my 5800X3D paired with the RX 6800 GPU? 32 gigs running at 3600. That's a good setup. Reduce your background apps. Reduce bloatware in the background. Talking like SteelSeries Sonar. Get rid of it or isolate it to the first core. I have a video on Process Lasso that shows you how to do that. Oh, pin the Discord? Yeah, I got you. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't see the message. It's moving so fast, Phil. It's moving so fast. I can't see it.
Sup UNC, I see you doing the computer lord's work again.
UNC. Okay. It's gotta correct itself. It can't just be saying that. UNC. Okay. I'm trying, Ghost. Thank you for the 4 months, by the way. I appreciate it. Also, you're calling me Unk. I'm literally younger than you. And I know that. That's not even like a bit. Anyone know why my game stutters when firing my gun? That's a... What GPU do you have? Because I've been trying to figure that out, but I haven't been able to really recreate that. If, like, most of the times I've seen it has been on an AMD GPU, but not exclusively. So maybe that's just like sample bias. So that's also an AMD GPU. But again, I mean, I have an AMD GPU system, but I don't think it's my streaming PC. I'd have to boot it up on here, but does it do when you're in offline as well, or only when you're in online? Angry. Yeah, and also DDU is meta. If I use 6 cores, should I use 0 through 6 or every other like Process Lasso? If they're not hyper-threaded, use every one. You have a 6-core CPU, so you don't have like much room to do like the moving tasks around to different threads and all that. So, honestly, disabling hyper-threading using Process Lasso probably will not stutters. Jesus, will not show you any crazy amount of performance gain. So, unless you've seen it yourself, then I wouldn't recommend going all out on that. You don't really have enough cores to justify using Process Lasso, in my opinion. Also, Turkey, thank you for the follow, by the way. How do you set up a 7800 X3D on Lasso? I don't have a setup on Lasso for it. If anything, I would just isolate the first core and put background apps on there, but I don't really have anything to do that with. So, I'm gonna try. Executioner has been saying for like a day and a half that Process Lasso has not been working correctly. So I'm either gonna prove him right or I'm gonna prove him wrong. We're just going to run Tarkov on... Let me actually do cores. What would showcase that it's doing it correctly? There's probably a bit of this is from background apps and voice meter. So I'd like to just... Oh, wait, no, sorry. I'm actually spacing out. I'll just take off the last core real quick and let's see if that does it. Turkey, is there any harm in running it though? Running what, sorry? How old are you? I'm 21. I didn't realize you stream on Twitch or I was watching on YouTube. Yeah, I'm on both, man. I always stream on both. Also, if you're on the YouTube stream, I forgot to say this, but please do like the stream just to help push it out. Really does help. Let's see. XMP is not an option for the motherboard for some reason. I think Acer might have purposely disabled it. That's crazy, by the way, that it's not even there. You might need to try a BIOS update and see if it comes up, but that is awful.
EFT is not a fun game.
When I have wild reason for frame rate issues, I had an old monitor about 6 years old that I was using for just Discord. I just replaced it and saw an 80% increase. I have no words for that, honestly. That is like, hold on. Are you sure? You just like didn't go to like a corner of a map or something and... Because that doesn't really make any sense. Wait, actually, wait, let me... Did I launch... Hold on. Does Process Lasso launch as admin? I didn't see if it did. I thought it did. Yeah, it does. We'll triple check though. Hold on, wait. I need some of the stuff people are smoking. Also, chill. Thanks for the 40 bits. I appreciate it. You said you have a project last video. Yes. Lock Tarkov to a core? No. Lock other background tasks to the first core and put Tarkov on the other 7. That would be my recommendation. If you have a bunch of background tasks, though, know that those background tasks will be heavily reduced in performance. So don't put Discord on one core. It's gonna shit its pants. Don't do that. If you're gonna put something on one core, do something like you're not gonna interact with much, like SteelSeries Sonar. That's just like in the background, for example, right? Or like Razer Synapse or Corsair IQ or Logitech G Hub or stuff like that, you know? 60 FPS, sometimes 50 FPS in customs. For the 5700X, that's the reason. I can help with the key, I have it. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Appreciate it though. That CPU is probably the reason why you're dipping to 50. Customs is basically as hard to run the streets now in some locations. Or in some places, I should say. So that's basically that. I should try to run a rig with more space if I can manage it. Do I have... That might be something. Rip Customs. It was... Yeah, it had a good run. It did. Man, I'm sorry I'm missing so much, chat. I'll try to keep up best I can. I have 4060 Ti, X3D CPU, and 64 gigs of RAM. In-game, my usage on all three isn't even at half. You won't be... That's a CPU bottleneck. / memory bottleneck. But mainly CPU bottleneck. Just because your CPU is not 100% doesn't mean you're not CPU bottlenecked. So you could be bottlenecked on a single thread, or you could be waiting for stuff to transfer in and out of the cache on the CPU, which still technically counts as a CPU bottleneck, though it has something to do with the RAM as well. I was in Discord with Wild and figured out my CPU first 2 threads are my best performers. That could be true depending on how the how it's set up in BIOS for the boost clocks for each core. Then yeah, you put on the last cores. If unless you change the behavior, then yeah, you could put on the last cores. Keep Tarkov on the higher performing ones, but thread 0 and 1 can typically be used for like Windows background tasks too. So that is something to keep in mind. Let's buy some more of these mags too. So it's better to use more or less cores. More to a point. You can't like just use as many cores as you want, because multi-threading in a video game is not like you can't just do it. So like Like, for example, you have typically, especially on Tarkov, because it's a DX11 title, you only have one thread that is handling the render calls for the GPU, or making the render workload for the GPU. So because of that, you're going to be, you could be bottlenecked on that one thread. Also, I'm just going to have to load Green Tracer from now on. This shit's getting tricky, man. Fuck. My inventory is even more messed up from before I did the auto sort. Like, I'm going to have to manually sort this. People think auto sort is a cure, and then shit like this happens, and it's just all over the place. It's not a cure. It's not a cure. Wild was a massive help, by the way. Yeah, he's the GOAT. Is 50... Is a 5700X3D a solid CPU for the AM4 platform? Yes, it's basically the best one you can buy right now. Because, yeah, you can't get a hold of the 5000X3D, really. So, yeah. 100%. So, it's one of the best you can... Actually, it's the best you can get for that platform right now. Unless you somehow can find a 5800X3D. But those are only marginally better at best. And you can't find them for any decent price. So, it's not worth wasting your time or money. Auto sorting plus pinning is the cure. See, people are saying that, but like, do they really mean it? Do they really mean it? Also the key. Wait. The key. See, 7 piles of meds. Like, what? Where am I gonna find that, dude? Oh my god. Ollie, thank you for the raid of 6 on Twitch. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Yeah, it's going really well, Ollie. It's going really well. You can pin me, Clem. What? Would the best case for the 7900X3D be to select every other core? No, it would be to select the first 6 cores. Because the first 6 cores are the thing that has the X3D. That's where the 3D V cache is that gives you that extra gaming performance. So you want it to be on those first 6 cores, which are they'll look like 0 through 11 in Process Lasso, because those are the that's how the numbering works. It's 0 and 1, and it's hyper-threaded. So 0 and 1 are the first core, 2 and 3 are the second core, etc. Bro, sell half of that. I can't sell it. I can't just sell this. Like, I'm gonna need this at some point. No, I'm not gonna need it. You're right. Oh, you're right, and I know you're right. Actually, what am I doing right now? I have like 10 mil on PV, but my stash value is 100 mil. Yeah, PV is just broken right now, especially from last wipe. Which I use to monitor CPU and GPU loads. I have a video talking about MSI Afterburner. But if you're wondering what I'm personally using right now, it's CapFrame X, but it is a lot more complicated to set up. It's not like insanely hard to understand, but it does require you to have a little bit more know-how. But there are guides online for it too. So if you feel like going for this and trying to make something like this, you totally can. There are plenty of guides online. I just don't have a video on it. But yeah. Don't give in to gear fear. I'm not trying to give in to gear fear. I've ran 30 raids, and I've ran 20 PMC raids. Like, I've barely had time to run through all this shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What overlay is that? CapFrame X. Got any opinion on getting the Ryzen 7 9800X3D instead of the 7800X3D? Do you need... I mean, I have a 7800X3D right now. Is the performance not sufficient for you? I don't think it's worth the money to upgrade, but if you have just money to burn, I mean... Shoot for the stars, question mark? Whatever floats your boat, but... Game still looks and runs like shit. Oh yeah, sure. I was gonna make like a witty comment. I'm tired, boss.
It's not a fun
I'm
game.
tired. It runs like shit. It looks like shit. It's a dog shit game. And that's why I play it every day. I swear, it sucks. I hate it. I'm not gonna stop playing it though. The fuck? What are you talking about? Yeah, sometimes like I mean I have like a 39% survival rate, I think right now, 38, something like that. So I've been dying. Apparently not enough. Price is the same? Oh, if it's the same, but then it's probably super inflated. It may not be good value to buy right now. Anyways, will the R7 5700X 3D will do the job instead of the 5700X? Yes. Ein Grosser, what's up? Is that you, Einwolf? What's up, bro? Welcome in. Chat, it's almost 3. I'll go. Alright, see you, Unim. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good one, brother. What was the cause you found about low FPS? Full screen significantly reduces your performance when CPU bound. Also, Peter Tillo, that might be Tio, but I think that's Tilo. And JCP, thanks so much for the follows on Twitch. I appreciate that. If you guys didn't know, I do have a Twitch. It currently has significantly less followers on it than I have members in my Discord. Because I plug the shit out of my Discord more than my Twitch, which I probably should rearrange the priorities of, but I like growing the Discord. So yeah, if you didn't know, I'm on Twitch. So if Twitch is your preferred platform, feel free to go over there. Also, thank you for hanging out on YouTube. And if you haven't already, make sure you like the stream just to help push it out. I won't plug anymore, I swear. Make sure you stay hydrated too, chat. Oh. Oh, nothing like water, dude. Holy shit. Hey, Clem, just tried out the stuttering issue in offline. It persists there and it's an online. All right, full stop. Oh, wait, the stuttering thing while shooting. Okay, it was while shooting. That's right. I was going to ask if you had Unheard Edition. Because there is a stutter with the Unheard Edition background, and that's not a joke. As far as I know from trusted members in my community who have it and who have benchmarked it, that's a thing. You just get a slight stutter every like 5 seconds or so, which is awesome. That's a feature, not a bug. Yeah, this is Capframe X and RTSS. It uses RTSS to project the overlay, but it's through Capframe X. I will try to turn that off as well. Yeah, that might be a little part of it. Did we know you have a Twitch? You're doing too much. Somebody literally came in here and said that they didn't know. What are you talking about? Hey, I've got a weird one. Any ideas why 2080 and a 5000X is outperforming 5600, 12, and a 12GB 3060? That's CPU. That CPU is the reason why you're outperforming them. 100%. You have a better CPU. Oh. Man, I'm just scared, man. Also, it's bright as hell, dude. And I got something on my glasses that it's just like on the bottom. Gotta clean it. Ah. Okay. I haven't heard what I need to change. The background. The unheard background was causing stuttering on members of my Discord's machines. And I don't... Hey. Okay. Didn't fix it. Yeah, I didn't think it would fix the stuttering while shooting. Have you... What GPU did you have in there previously? Is this an upgraded GPU in the same system, or... Don't forget, chat, FPS is worse at night. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just want to be clear, I didn't say that. I know, Raj, I'm going solo, man. I'm going solo. I'm gonna try... Oh, I can unplug my mouse now, hold on. Wireless gaming time. Oh, yeah. Why am I moaning? Yes, had a 27 Super before. Did you DDU the previous drivers? Angie, sorry. when you installed the new GPU? Hey, why am I in here, guys? What the fuck am I doing? Can anybody explain to me what I'm doing in here right now? Okay, what's the move? Oh my god! I'm dead. Oh my god. I'm sorry I'm not seeing chat right now. He ran in. Okay, I should check the other way. Oh, fuck. What am I doing? Hold on. Okay. My bullets are gonna get stopped by this metal grate and I'm gonna die for it. This tiny little metal fence is gonna fuck me up. Would you recommend switching DLSS to the 4070 Super? What res? Be a Chad? If you're not an OG of the channel, me and confidence in this game don't really go hand in hand. I mean, there's a lot of skill with the RSH that sort of just unleashes from beneath. It's sort of like a different person when I equip that gun, but I don't have that right now. I don't have the power. Hey man, I see you live. Content helped me a lot. Hey, thank you, hashtag. I appreciate that. Glad to see you in here, man. What's the low FPS reason? Full screen is significantly worse than Borderless now for some reason on CPU bound scenarios. It looks like Lasso's working correctly about it. Oh.
EFT is not a fun game.
Wait. Surprise. Oh. That was unfortunate. Why was he doing surgery in the mid? Does he have a teammate? Why would you do surgery just standing right here? What the fuck? What are we doing? Ooh. Ooh, somebody's watched the latest Gigabee video and has an MPX that's modded. Oh my god.
EFT is not a fun game.
Skill issue. What's happening? What's happening? I'm a beast right now. Heard that shit coming from a mile away. What's with this? What is this? By the way? What the fuck is this? Bitrate left the chat. Yeah, sorry. Twitch is a different story when it comes to bitrate. Clem took his Adderall today. Chat, I'm not taking Adderall. Have a nade? Nade. Nade. Okay, yep. How do you know Lasso is working? Hold on, wait, let me limit it. So, just...
EFT is not a fun game.
I don't have Process Explorer.
EFT is
Firstly.
not a fun
But
game.
let's see. I just want to see... right now... if... swapping this... decreases the usage on those threads. Now, it may not be working like a... Actually, is the process set maybe what you're looking for? Because this is not only what Lasso is telling me now. This is my overlay as well. This is Capframe X telling me this as well. I can see there is some usage still there, but it's definitely not as much as the other threads. Something might be spilling over. It's significantly less than originally, though. Also, my FPS is significantly less. Holy shit. I'm neither GPU nor CPU bound. It's even. You're always one of the two. Always. The only case where you're not is if you frame cap. Now run it on one core. There we go. I think that's working. That's definitely working. I think that's, or was that 2? Did I do 2 or did I just do, no, I did 1. It is playable. It is playable. That's, okay. Yeah, that's working. None. Okay. Now it's like all of ours. Peak performance gaming. This is what you come to the Clementine channel for. Yo, Clem, CPU bound, what can I do besides lowering LOD quality? Everything else is basically external. You don't have much else. Also, what the fuck? I'm gonna be honest with you. What the fuck is the Bravo scope doing here? I'm ditching it for insurance for you. That's how much I like you, bro. Just so you can recognize that is a doo-doo fart scope for an MPX. Just as an FYI. What process name did you match on? Escape from Tarkov.exe? Yes. Yes, Escape from Tarkov.exe. That disable SMT gives you more frames, is that true? Oops.
EFT is not a fun game.
I mean, that's not how I would benchmark it if I was testing it, but I don't run without hyperthreading. And if you're talking about in the BIOS specifically, that's a whole nother can of worms that I can't just turn on right now, but no. I don't ever run with that disabled. Maybe if you're aiming for really high clocks for overclocking's sake, but I run this game to 1060 and at 4590. Man, that's rough. That's rough. But listen, I mean, hey, I used to play on a 1060 and a 9600K. Or 9400F, actually, so I understand you, man. I was there. Yeah, that might be a bug, Executioner. With process lasso, that's interesting. Oh, holy donation. Oh!
Can you force Tarkov to render on a specific core?
Yes, I can. I could play Tarkov on one core if I wanted to. I did it about a minute ago on stream. What the fuck is this? Just gonna, you know,
EFT is not a fun game.
Okay, so the AI are off the perk 30. Cool. That's awesome. No, it's all good. The fuck? Dude, I can't take all this shit, man. This is not what I even came here for. Oh my god, and he's got 10 rounders for it. Wait, he was unironically running this. Wait, that's heat. Why does he have so many medkits? What are you fighting, my brother? How if you still want
How
it
if
on
you
all
still
cores?
want it on all cores?
It still won't, like, you can't force every core to be like 100%
It's
usage.
not
Also,
a
thank
fun
you, by the way,
game.
for the donations, but, yeah, you don't, like, it's still, it can't just utilize all those threads and be at 100% on every single thread. It's just not how the scheduling works for that. All right, this gotta be, hold on. I can't carry many mags in here because he has 13,000 Salewas for some reason. I don't know what meta, this is, but it's not mine. Alright, ditch this. Equip this. Oh. What do we got in there?
EFT
Oh
is
my
not a
god,
fun
why is
game.
there only one side plate? What are we... What the f... I'm gonna get shot on the left, I know it. I got a feeling. Give me that shit, bro. What the hell? Yo, man, is there any way to play Tarkov smooth at 6060 Super? It depends on the CPU with it. You probably could on lowest textures with something like a... Like, for example, 5700X3D or something, but... If you're paired with like a 2nd or 3rd gen Ryzen, it's going to be pretty rough, especially with 16 gigs. Nismo, I'm so sorry I butchered that.
It's
show the
on
work you
Core
put-
8 maxing, I want it on Core 2.
I don't know why that. I want it on Core 2. I'm sorry. But if you want it off Core 8, you can just take away Core 8 from the Affinity. It's going to change dynamically. It's not going to just stay maxing out one, like for example, Core or Thread 5. Like it's not going to stay on that. It might be dynamically moved around based on a mix of window scheduling in the game itself. But Nismo said, my first fight was damn near unplayable, but your videos not only made my game look better, but perform much, much more better. Thanks. Of course, Nismo. Glad to help.
It's not a fun
I'm glad to
game.
help a lot. I'm gonna keep it going, so don't worry. We'll be here. Thoughts on sex in Tarkov? That's what I read right after that. Like, I get a wholesome message, like really sweet, genuine appreciation. Thoughts on banging in Escape from Tarkov. What are your thoughts? You think going from 4040 to 1080p is worth the investment? No. If your CPU bottlenecks, you won't see any improvement in performance. Alright, we need to get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Great follow-up, to be honest. No, I mean, it's just how it is. Oh. Don't look at that aim. No comments, not a word, none of you. Don't want to hear any of it. I've keyed with some of you on Arena, I've seen your aim too, okay? I shouldn't have ran when I went down those stairs. That's a movement tech right there, by the way, chat.
It's not a fun
Jumping
game.
through bushes. You guys can write that one down. Whoa! That scared me. I want to apologize. That scared me. Oh my god. Guys, can we just take a fucking chill pill?
If CPU bottle will higher RAM speed increase FPS.
EFT is not a fun game.
Okay. What's with the battle? Oh my god. I ain't looting that. Oh, I can't jump. Oh. Does Capri Max report? Also, a CPU balance will high RAM speed increase FPS. Technically, yeah, but it also matters with the timings as well, not just the speed. But the latency. If I broke my legs there, I would have actually uninstalled the game. Wow, don't jinx it. Everybody stay calm. Also, I feel like things are a little bit blurry. No, but no, I'm not running DLSS performance. Never mind. Never mind, I'm tweaking. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. I can't get freaked out, guys. I can't be scared. You just gotta be confident with yourself. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's like stage fright, but instead of being in front of an audience, you're in front of a homeless man with a 20 gauge shotgun. It's kind of similar. I'd fuck somebody up with this thing. I'll respond to some comments in a second, so sorry that I'm not reading anything right now. I'm just trying to keep my eyes peeled. I understand that, Phantasm. Although I've never played WoW before. I was never a WoW guy. Keep your eyes peeled, chat. If you see a PMC, type PMC. Oh, thank you, Colton. I really appreciate that. You don't have to donate though for me to answer your questions. There's just a lot. there's just a lot right now. There's just a lot of people. I try to answer as much as I can. So you don't
EFT is not a fun
feel
game.
pressured for that. Also, I heard a Mosin, which is... I think that was a Mosin. Scary. It's very scary. Also, I gotta lower my brightness a little bit, because it's a little deep fried right now. PMC. CPM. Clicks per minute? What? Is he, like, trying to, like, get my viewership statistics out of me right now? Let's go click for click. Impression to impression. God. Turning on a flashlight literally did it's just solid white. Oh my god. Oh, if there was somebody in that bush, I was about to whoop their ass. Oh my god. Guys, I'm out. Peace. See you, Trizzy. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Oh, and we're out. Holy shit, a W. Holy shit, a W. There's no way. There's actually a W. You deserve it, homie. Thank you. Glad to pay for your knowledge. You also save me money, depending on what I choose to do. That's, you know, I guess that's fair. Clement might have removed the old drives from the computer, restarted, but the gun firing stutters persistent as... Whoa. Hold up. You DDU'd, so you removed the old drivers. We should have been clear about this. When you DDU, you should have the old drivers ready to install locally. So have the download ready. Then, when you have the download ready for your drivers, before you reboot on the DDU, disconnect your internet connection. So that when you reboot, you won't have Windows automatically fetch drivers for you. You get what I'm saying? So you can install the drivers locally and then connect to the internet after they're installed so Windows doesn't touch anything prematurely. Did you do that when you installed? Do you see our raid alert on Discord? What? Unusual join. Wait, what? What is this? Wait, there actually is a raid alert on my Discord. Also, if you didn't know, when you join my Discord, you have to go to the role requests channel and react with either the top hat or the incognito emoji. Don't thumbs up the moderator message underneath it. You just have to react to the bot with either of those emojis and you get let in. You choose the incognito if you don't want pings, or choose the top hat if you do. It actually thought there was a raid because of how many people were just joining. Oh my god. That's actually insane. Thank you guys. Holy shit. You can't hit full auto anyway? Come on, bro.
It's not a fun game.
Aether, thank you so much for the sub. Or is it Ass Theater? Oh my god, it's Ass Theater. Is it? No wait, if it's not, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. That could totally not be that. Boost, yeah, biggest boost is killing all the background tasks. I'm sorry, I said Ass Theater. I don't know what it is, I'm sorry. Don't sue me. But yeah, getting rid, depending on the background task, can be a huge help. Some background tasks don't really have much of an effect, but it really depends on the task itself. That's why I put out specific things like SteelSeries Sonar, and Razer Synapse and stuff like that. So what's the deal with FPS? Like what's hurting it? That's a W Clem, the raid thing. Yeah, Discord's even like, dude, are you sure all these people are like legit? What the fuck? What the fuck? New question, but how do I disable background tasks? I get Edge on their Microsoft stuff opening. There's several ways to do it. I have a video talking about it on my channel. Yo, Cracked Candy, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate that. Thanks, dude. That helps. Seriously, all those help a lot, so thank you. I think it was baiting chat. He doesn't know where. Where to who? What question? French. Whoa. What was that? Oh shit. 5 get brother. Wait, is that 5? Or is that 7? Thank you for the 7 gifted, Candy. Holy fuck. Thank you so much, dude.
It's not a fun game.
Finally got home, swapped from YouTube to Discord. You're good. You Twitch, you mean? You're good. Thank you. Holy shit.
It's not a fun game.
All right, French. I'll lay out all the performance causing issues in a second. After there was one other question I was going to respond first. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, how to get rid of background tasks. So there's a couple ways to do it. Do I have 2 instances of? Oops. Oh, never mind. I know what that was from. So the first place you probably know of is in. Nah, it's not it. The first place you know is probably Task Manager. In the startup tab, there's these. You obviously, odds are you probably know this already. In here, you can disable whatever launchers you want. You'll probably find the Microsoft apps that you were looking for, but this is not the only place where you can disable these startup applications. Also, if we're talking about stuff like your security system tray or your Windows security system tray, might not want to disable that. It's up to you what you want to disable in here. Like for example, I've got Wallpaper Engine, I've got like my peripheral software, I've got Valorant anti-cheat, I'm sorry, my audio drivers, and then the security system tray. But this is up to you. I have a video covering this that I can link to you as well. But on top of this, there's also the window that I accidentally opened, which is Task Scheduler, which shows some more tasks that aren't necessarily scheduled to start on startup, but have custom start parameters. So you can see, for example, the software updater for Brave has multiple triggers, and this one, for example, is at 6:30 every day, and then repeats every hour. So stuff like this, you can disable in the background. There's another place, Like this is, for example, for my drivers to check for new drivers. I have this on. It's NV Clean, so I'll have a separate video on that. But you will see some extra tasks here that might not necessarily show up in the task manager. And then there's also services.msc, which lists all the Windows and application services running in the background. What I like to do when I'm helping people is I sort by name first and then startup type, so that all the automatic services are listed in alphabetical order at the top, followed by ones that have a delayed start or are triggered by something else, and then ones that are either manual or just completely disabled at the bottom. So you can see, like right here, for example, if I wanted to disable, what would I want to show it on? I won't actually disable this, but let me show like print spooler, right, for instance. So let's say I wanted to make this to where it wasn't running constantly in the background, only when I chose to launch it. You can set this from startup type automatic to manual, not disabled, manual, so you can launch it on your own, and then you can apply. You can also hit stop to stop it from running at that current moment. But that's that, basically. I obviously, there's Windows services in here and driver services in here, so do your research before you just go start disabling every single thing you see in here. Like, for example, you don't want to disable your 3D Vcache performance optimizer service, even though I don't necessarily require that on a single CCD CPU. Anyway, don't listen to me on that. I'm just ranting to myself. But if you have driver display containers and stuff like that, you don't want to just go ahead and disable those. So yeah, just, you can always look up these services and see what they are, what they're for, and then decide if you want to enable or disable things from there. And that's where you can find those. And if you need assistance or like need to look back at this, the VOD's going to stay up, so you can look back at this part in the stream VOD at any time. It stays up on YouTube, so I'll have you know, you just caused a raid alert to go off in Discord. So many people joined. Yeah, I know. My mod said that. Why are there 142 people in here? I don't know where they came from. I was mostly kidding, just the questions being spammed. No, I know. There is a lot of it though, so I will recap really quick before I go into another raid. As I've been talking so much. I need to drink again. Hold on. Stay hydrated. Okay. So, first things first. Starting from the top. Texture quality has been a significant degradation to frame rate stability and 1%, 0.1% lows in frame rate. Honestly, on 8GB cards right now, it seems like low textures might be ideal. You can get away with medium textures on some of the smaller maps, but the new customs rework, streets, stuff like that, you may start to get some stutters on those maps, especially if you haven't restarted consistently, or restarted, not consistently, sorry, if you have not restarted the game in a long period of time. Besides that, object LOD quality can cause massive fluctuations in performance depending on how you set it, because to make a long story short, when you have this set lower, you may see more crazy fluctuations in frame rate because the LODs are only going to be loaded in, or the LODs are only going to be increased, which, by the way, LOD is level of detail, so it's the level of detail of objects in the raid. If that only goes higher when you're closer to objects, you might see things start to decrease rapidly when you're going into more complex buildings, whereas if you set this higher, you may see a lower average FPS, but that might stay more consistent because you're loading in more of the map at any given time. So that's that, and it's all over the place, and that's why I didn't benchmark it in the settings guide or anything like that, because it's virtually impossible and entirely depends on where you're benchmarking it for the performance difference. So there's that. Nvidia Reflex bug was spotted in Arena. I don't know if it's in the base game or not, but if you see that your performance is significantly lower than it's supposed to be on average, I'm talking 30% plus lower on average, after you played a couple raids, turn off Nvidia Reflex if you're on Nvidia GPU and see if that helps, because that can actually be a genuine cause of reduction in performance. There's a bug that's been in the game for Lord knows how long, that it happens at the start of every single wipe, and it makes me want to crash my skull onto my desk because it keeps fucking coming back. And I want to recommend Reflex because it's actually genuinely a good thing to help reduce system latency, but it just keeps fucking breaking. But if you don't see that bug, you're fine, so don't worry about it. What else? Let me think. The Hideout. Yeah, good old Hideout. So if you didn't see my most recent video as well, loading into the Hideout can cause a bug where your FPS just starts shitting the bed, and it starts using one thread at 100% over and over and over, and just keeps reducing and reducing and reducing, and you can just go as low as you want. So you might be in your Hideout doing some usual shit, upgrading shit, and then all of a sudden, oh my god, my FPS is going down, but you don't notice it because you don't have a fancy overlay like me, and you load into a raid, and then all of a sudden you're sitting at 30 FPS in the raid. Not to mention, it took you 8 minutes to load in there. That's another thing, and I showed that in my most recent video, that is 100% a thing. So that's that, and that's also why people are saying like, for some reason only on certain raids my FPS just tanks and then it's better after I restarted. That could be a reason why. On top of it, Borderless seems to be performing way better than full screen. I don't know why, and it's only when CPU bottlenecked. I don't know what's happening in the render pipeline to cause that, but that's happening when CPU bottlenecked. I don't know what that is. So there's that too. Just insult to injury. Oh, I gotta make a correction on my settings guide too. Okay, I proved you right with Process Lasso. Process Explorer is reporting total CPU use no matter where you are on the CPU graph. Okay. You're good. You're a good executioner. Don't worry. It happens, man. Don't sweat it. True or not, Reflex doesn't work well with Windows game mode enabled. That I've seen around, along with it conflicting with hardware accelerated GPU scheduling, but I have not been able to ever recreate it. So, because I have no proof, I don't want to just say that it's like not true, but for my system, it's not true. There have been confirmed reports in the past of there being an issue. I know for sure with HAGs, with hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. I'm not so sure about game mode. But I know for sure hardware accelerated GPU scheduling was something. Does the 5700X 3D bottleneck a 3070? You can. Like if you're playing on streets or the new customs in certain areas, it definitely can. Also, I got a Tashanka from that. W raid, dude. Holy shit. Oof. Big ups, therapist. Oh, it's any location. Shit. I should have accepted that. I thought that was just on a certain location. I still haven't found a TAAs, by the way, chat, so I might run a scav on, like, streets or something. Just to try to cycle my scav. And that way we can see streets performance as well. Would you guys like that? You guys down? Down to clown? What am I missing? The cheating is still way too much. They find me when I'm AFK and hidden away. Too funny. That was me, bro. No, I'm kidding. Dude, oh, I remember you. No, I'm kidding. So it seems to me like CPU 8 and 12 are max in Process Lasso. That is the bottleneck, yeah. Honestly, if you're experiencing that, all you can really do is reduce background tasks. Gaming, CPU bottleneck gaming, I should say, really just relies in most titles on good single core performance, prediction. Okay, predictions on Twitch, guys. You know what to bet for. It's a scav. Like, you know what to bet. I don't even need to comment on that. Love your videos, man. Helped a lot with FPS. Thanks, Tornade. I appreciate. Oh, I just hit my mic. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad it helped, and thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. More videos are gonna be coming soon too. The texture quality testing is gonna take me approximately 15,000 years.
EFT is not a
I'll let you guys know what my great grandkids are named by the time I have that done. But that'll be fun. Oh, I dropped my water. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Rutaris and Etsy, by the way, thank you for the tier 1 if I didn't say that, Etsy. Thank you so much. I was ranting at that time. Antho, thank you for the sub. Grim RMG, thank you for the follow. And MF Jonesy, that's a kind of fire name. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Rutaris, thank you for this for the sub as well.
EFT is not a fun
What vest is that on your scav? Isn't that your streamer item? Oh shit, my bad. No, that's not you. Fuck, that's my bad, bro. Shit. Sorry. Please talk about the virtual RAM and SSD. Oh, the paging file? So, okay. Basically, the paging file acts as additional memory when your RAM overflows, but is also commonly used sometimes to swap things in and out of your drive too. So it's not like it's never used unless your RAM is full. But what some people experienced when I made my paging file guide about, I think that was like a year ago, is that they would crash when they were loading or when they were in a RAID because their VRAM overflowed into their system memory and their system memory overflowed into their paging file and their paging file was full or didn't allocate more storage correctly and it blue screened their computer. And so adjusting the paging file was a fix from PSG. What am I saying? Piss State Games? What the fuck am I talking about? From BSG to fix that issue. It was never originally meant to fix the loading into map issue, even though it's supposedly helped a lot of people with that. And there has been no statement that I've seen yet from BSG support or anything like that saying that that is the official fix for that issue. I think they're trying to find other ways around that loading map issue and not suggesting the paging file increase. Ryzen 5 3500 and a 1070 Ti, 16 gigs of RAM can't run Tarkov well. You better be running lowest textures. That 3500 is a big hurting point on that system. 1070 Ti is not that bad. For Tarkov it would be fine, but that CPU and RAM combination is what's hurting you in Tarkov. And also make sure your paging file is not on a hard drive, but forgot to mention that as well.
EFT is not a fun game.
Hey, Squint, thanks so I can't speak today. Thanks so much for the sub with Prime. I appreciate that, man. Is the bot in your DC updated to the latest settings video? It is. It is. Wild member of my Discord made that. I'm not in charge of it. But yeah, he might have made a post about that. So check in with him. He's been the one who's been upkeeping that. So big props to him. He has in a bunch of different Discords too. So somebody was asking if your settings bot was updated. Wild. Hey, what's up, Church? My duo has an issue with their graphic settings getting reverted every time they launch the game. Also, why does your voice sound so smexy? It's just the name of the game. Yeah, I just got my voice meter filters on. You know how it is. No, it's actually not the voice meter filters, but still. I had some other people have that issue as well.
It's not a fun game.
And in the comments, there was, I think there was like 2 or 3 people, and my solution temporarily, I don't know why it's happening. I don't know how to directly stop it, but there is a workaround if you ever see it reset to just take the settings from, oh god, now I have to remember the file path. Hold on, chat. Ooh, leaked the homework stash. Okay, here we are. So this file path right here, obviously this is your own username, but here you can have the settings. So if they fix their settings, confirm they're correct in their graphics INI file, if this is all right, then whenever they see the settings reset, they can just close the game and then relaunch it, and then it should work. Since it seems the crisis is over, I'm going to head back to sleep. See you, Clem. See you, Lieutenant. Good to see you, man. Thank you for checking in. Wasn't a crisis, but I appreciate it.
EFT is
yeah,
not
I
a
don't
fun
know.
game.
I don't know what exactly is causing that. It might be people who are playing Arena and then EFT and going back and forth, but I never asked the other people in the comments if that was the case. Of course, no problem, Church. You got it, bro. Happy New Year. Bedrin, Happy New Year, brother. What CPU do you have? A 7800X 3D. 7800X 3D. I could speak. Does this mean I can leave as well? Do you want to get paid? I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. You can do what you want. It's okay. Whatever you want, bro. I don't know. We get paid? Wait. everybody's like, whoa, you get paid? Oh. No, I sent Job one of my old GPU. I sent him my 3070 Ti. That was his payment. I did that because he was my friend. That wasn't payment for being mod. I would love to pay mods. Genuinely. If I made enough money, if I like genuinely made like enough money to support myself and my family and had enough money, I would pay my mods. And that's actually true. I don't, but if I could, I would. I get paid. I don't know about y'all. I've literally known you for like, what is it? I think it's almost 4.5 years right now. He's so lying. That's not cap. That is not cap. Honestly. Honest to God. But I can't pay mods on like $2,000 a year. Okay? If that. That's like... You can't pay mods unless you're like making like a business amount of money, so you know. He chose for you to die in the prediction, Clem. Remember that. Haters be hating. That's true. Mod strike. Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, wait. Hold on a second. Just stream more. Oh. That's true. You know, that's true. It does what? He says it significantly lowers FPS? What does? Sorry.
EFT is not a fun
What was I referencing for? Also, Baconator. Damn. Thank you for the follow. Fire name. Actually, Baconator's kind of gave me food poisoning once, so I kind of have a good opinion of them. Anyway. A bit angry. A bit...
EFT
that's not how you pronounce the name, and I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow. Nightly Shootout, thank you for the follow. Tornade, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. The performance difference is Process Lasso's nuts. Are there cores you would lock Discord/Team Chat to? Ballistic, what is your CPU? I can let you know. If you have a lot of cores on your CPU, then you could totally do that. But let me know what you got. Styo03, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. Showing the stream, what have I missed and what settings we need to change? So recently I was alerted to Borderless being significantly worse for CPU bound, full screen being significantly worse for CPU bound performance than Borderless. I think that's a bug. That is not what I saw previously. And then also, if you didn't see my Hideout video, there's that too. So if you experience FPS just steadily decreasing over raid, then that's something too.
It's not a fun game.
I will update the bot after the patch is somewhat stable without Chris's stuff. Oh yeah, don't worry about it, Wild. No pressure, dude. You put a hell of a lot of work into that, so... Yeah, you're good, dude. 5800X 3D, then I would not limit the game that much. Because if you put, like, Discord onto one core, it will actively shit its pants. So... Even 2 cores, or even 3 cores. I mean, 3 cores might be okay, but 2 cores is kind of rough. So, my personal advice would be just leave it. Because you don't have the, like, enough cores to space stuff out. Do you think I could run a 9800X3D with a 2080 Ti? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. 2080 Ti is definitely enough to... I mean, what resolution are you planning on playing at? That's the real question. Also, I'm just running back and forth or down here. I gotta get out of here. Well, this is the wrong way, but I don't know. That's alright. We'll make it. 1440p. With a 2080 Ti, you might need to run FSR to get some high frame rate. Or no, you can run DLSS. Never mind. You can run DLSS if you want to. Or FSR, whatever you prefer. But, yeah, that would be 100% fine. You would be chilling. Because you have 11 gigs of VRAM, that'll be fine. What was the cause of low FPS? Borderless and, well, full screen, I should say. Borderless is significantly higher in CPU bound scenarios. That's one of them. There's a lot more, but... Clem 7800 X3D 3090 in my CPU or GPU bottlenecked. Depends on the map, but if I had to guess, I have a 47 Ti Super. You're probably GPU bottlenecked. If you're playing at lower settings than 4040p, or sorry, probably CPU bottlenecked. My bad. That's what I meant to say. Process lasso bot. That would be easy. That honestly, oh no. Rubber banding. Borderless is better. If from what I've seen so far in CPU bottleneck scenarios, Borderless is better. You guys can test it for yourself. If you go into an offline raid,
EFT is not
or even
a
an
fun
online
game.
raid, but online raid's going to be more
EFT
variable,
is
so
not a
just
fun
note
game.
that. But if you go to your graphics and just set like FSR to ultra performance to make sure that your CPU bottlenecked, you can just go and adjust it on the fly, and then you see it. So I'm at 140, and this is going to vary a little bit. It's like give or take 5 to 10 FPS here, but this is going to flicker too for a second, so sorry. Game crashed. I'm kidding. See what I mean? We're getting close to the same FPS now, but I think anyway. And that's why that right there, by the way, is why online sucks. But I was testing it offline last night, and when I was CPU bottlenecked, it was giving about a 10% difference, I think, on offline factory, because I loaded into factory really quick before I went to bed to try and test it, and that was about a 10% difference between full screen and borderless, with borderless on top. Oh yeah, style, 100%. It would be annoying. For a while, though, the reason I say that is because the consensus was that full screen was technically best because of the whole exclusive full screen thing, and that ruling out the need to keep things in different windows that are under the game rendered and have heavy quotation marks. For like the desktop Windows Manager, stuff like that. Freed up a little bit of processing room, but in reality, it's not like it really meant that much. Answer my chat? Where is your chat? There's so many chats. Mr. OnJaw Gamer 567, moderator of the Clementine YouTube channel. What is it? Hey Clem, longtime viewer, first time gooner. I had a question about using third-party PCIe cords on my GPU. Okay. Okay, yes, no. I ship you a GPU. I shipped OnJaw Gamer a GPU, okay? My bro, my homie. I shipped him a GPU, okay? It was like a Christmas present. It's my old GPU, 3070 Ti. Not a slouch, okay? But he doesn't have the power supply cords for it. And bro was like, oh, let's just go buy additional ones from the manufacturer. Or not even from the manufacturer. He's like, can I just buy them on Amazon? And I was like, hey, so we're not trying to start a house fire. We're actually, I'm actually trying to upgrade your system. And you're not supposed to know, Jaw. You're not supposed to. I was just digging into you. I'm sorry. Because you made the joke first, okay? That's what you get for gooning. Whoa, pause. Do you think the Las Vegas Sphere could run Tarkov? No, I don't think it could. What's the CPU on that thing? Sappy, I caught you live. Hey, what's up, Zombar? I'm good. How's a PC for Tarkov? Ryzen 5 5600 and RX 750 XT, 16 gigs of RAM. That's the issue. The 16 gigs of RAM and the 5600X are both the issue there. I should just keep this out most of the time. Yeah, it's going to be unstable. With 16 gigs right now, it's going to be unstable even on low textures. You're going to feel that dip a lot when it has to swap things in and out of memory. Zip is, it depends on the map. What map are you talking about? What map are you trying to hit that frame rate on? Legit got rolled by a 4-man wood spawned across from me. Oh. It's a bug slash feature. If you crouch walk, you don't make noise again. Otherwise, I think audio's decent this way. It's... No, it's shit. BSG is shit for adding it. It's an underbaked system. One of the worst audio systems. I heard that opinion on Reddit. That's gotta be right. No, I think the echo is pretty cool when it doesn't like burst your eardrums. Honestly, I enjoy it. So I have an i7 10700K. It says it can max at 5.8 gigahertz. Should I use the Intel Turbo settings? You could start with that, yeah. I'm gonna bring this AK out because I would use this over the PB19 that I could just buy. But what speed is it hitting right now? If you're not using many of the threads, like if it's not like boosting up to 60-70% usage on some of the threads, it might just downclock them to either save power or because it just doesn't need to have them higher clocked in the first place. Stitch this. Take these. 3.8. Oh. Is that default clock speeds or are we thermal throttling over there? I go pass out. Good night, y'all. Good night, Wild. Thanks for hanging out, man. You have a good night. Also, if you haven't already, if you guys want help, I'm sorry I can't reply to like everything, but I try my best. There is the Discord, which is pinned in the chat right now. If you want to join in, there is also a help channel in there. You can make a post in the help forum, and then people will be going around and chit-chatting with you to try to figure out the issues in your game. I try to help in there when I can too, so make sure you join there. Yeah, I'll try to help you there. Suffering from success, real. Thank you guys for being here. Like, honestly, this is kind of insane. I don't think I've ever had a stream like this ever. So it's kind of insane. Thank you guys, genuinely. Hey, ooh, so somebody...
EFT is not a fun game. EFT is not a fun game.
Or something. Stayo, thank you for the sub on Twitch, the Prime. I appreciate that, brother, genuinely. Thank you, man. 5950X at 3080 getting low FPS could be the RAM, 3000 megahertz. So that is kind of a weird speed for that to be at. And that could be part of it. But also, have you limited Tarkov to be on the first CCD? And then 1A. Oh. Give me that shit. Ooh. Ooh. That's awesome. Yeah, that... I don't know if that's thermal throttling though. It's kind of it's kind of worrying, Candy. That's kind of a crazily low speed. Is it worth trying to get tighter timings on Samsung C-Die? DDR4. I don't know if it would be. I don't know if it would be worth it. I chose your next kit. Oh fuck. Dude, you gotta make it something I can actually get though, okay? Just know that, because I we don't have flea or anything yet, so. Oh wait, no, you redeemed it. I think I saw it. AA12 P.A.K.A. penis helmet and a buckshot. Why are we still here? Hold on. What? I won't. You know what? I won't question that. You know what? I know when to not question something. Considering switching from the 3090 to 7900 XTX, no, that's not worth it. That's not worth. It would be essentially like upgrading to a 4080 in terms of rasterization performance. And I don't think you really need that. I don't think that's worth the price, especially right now. with like new GPUs literally being announced in like 4 days, 3 days, it's not worth. It's not worth. Just chill, wait for CES to come out, wait like a couple months, see how the GPU market shakes up with some new releases, and then move from there. What's the cause of low FPS and where the main fixes you found? I said it previously, but to sum it up, borderless versus full screen. Full screen seems to be better for, or sorry, I keep messing it up. Borderless is better for CPU bound scenarios. Borderless looks to be better right now. The Hideout, when you open it, I have a video on it. When you open the Hideout, there is a bug that goes around that just significantly lowers your FPS. I showcase it in that video. So there's that. So if you're noticing that after you open the Hideout, your FPS just tanks in the menus and everything, restart your game and that should fix that. Texture quality, you may want to run lower than you originally anticipate, depending on your viewer amount. Like I said in my texture setting guide, that can significantly cause some stutter in your gaming. So, especially on Tarkov, so just be careful about that. GPU on desk, if that's a bait. Unleash the wolves on him.
EFT is not a fun game.
Bang stick go boom. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Also Vivid, thank you for the follow, and Pyro, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Zesty Bigums, thank you for the follow as well. It was the CD. I thought that was too for a split second, I'm not gonna lie. Linux and ass.
EFT is not a fun game.
Louis, thank you for the follow as well on Twitch. I appreciate that, man. Wait for my coffee to kick in. I apologize. Oh. Подмагните! Or whatever the fuck he says. Let's go to Kilmov. Oh yeah. Oh, we're waiting. Oh, we're actually tweaking. I think basement descent is right here. It's almost 5 a.m., but the Tarkov grind must continue. Holy shit, brother. You're on a mission. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Don't forget rest, though. Sleep's in... Oh, okay, never mind. Nah, that's cool, bro. Access denied, it's alright, bro. I'll close that for you. I'm sorry.
EFT is not a fun game.
Edward, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, I say I appreciate that way too much now. It's like my new catchphrase. I genuinely do appreciate everybody who's following. I don't want to sound like sarcastic. I haven't thanked this many people in like ever. So give me a little bit of a break.
It's not a fun game.
Do you think Tarkov is getting more FPS in DX12? Was it ever in DX12? Ungrateful streamer. Thought I'd put the stream to keep me awake. Rarely get to catch you live. Doing Spot Tour Part 2. Ooh. Is Spot Tour Part 2... Actually, no, that's not that bad. Is that the one with the airplane? Or, okay, now I'm crashing out. Is that the one with the helicopter and the roadway? Or is that a different one? I know, maybe that's Spot Tour Part 4 that is that one. I've been having horrible stutters and FPS drops since I started playing. I'm on a 7800 XVD, 4090, and 30 gigs of RAM. I've gone through so many settings and so many vids and nothing seems to work. It's very disheartening. Did you build this PC yourself or did you get this pre-built, Wilzo? So I'm not sure the exact specs. You may want to make a post in my Discord too. In the help forum section, you can make like your own little channel. And then people can join in and look at, you know, all your settings and everything like that. You built it yourself? Okay. Make sure you installed the AMD chipset drivers. That's important. Especially if you build this, like, recently. Also, what's with my stuttering tonight, guys? I'm actually, like, freaking out. But if you've built it recently, make sure you've installed the chipset drivers, GPU drivers, whole 9 yards. Update BIOS. Facts. Make sure you turn on XMP if you didn't already. Lock in, please. What? Please. That was like so genuine. Just lock in, please. I beg you. You can enable to see what takes most CPU cycles inside MSI monitoring. Inside Afterburner? That actually might be an interesting stat to show. That might be fire. I've done something kind of similar in the past with Intel's Present Mon, but it wasn't exactly like that. But it would just show Tarkov. It wouldn't show, like, the bits and pieces of Tarkov, you know what I mean? Do you think Tarkov could get more FPS in DX12? Maybe in only a few select cases where, like, people are bottlenecked on a single thread that is the render thread. Like, if the render workload is split up against a couple different threads, but that's not, like, the main reason why you're getting bottlenecked, then it's not, you're not going to see any improvement. But if the render thread is the reason for the bottleneck, if that's, like, the source of your bottleneck, then that's definitely it. I built it a few months after the parts release, haven't updated chipset for a good few months. Maybe I'll give that a go if there's an update. Yeah, and then make sure you make a post in my Discord, Bilzo, because your case, it may require, like, people to actually be looking at what you have. So, specifically in your case, I would recommend making a post there. And then I try to look at the post when I can, so I'll see if I can take a look and let you know. I would say you could ping me, but I genuinely am getting so many pings that I don't know if that would be good enough. So I'll just try to find it when I can. I have a Ryzen 3600 and an RTX 3060 12 gig. Not bad. Stable but like FPS. That's... Whoa, 1440p ultra wide on the 3060 is crazy. It could be done on Tarkov, but that's damn. But yeah, that CPU is the bottlenecking feature right there. I would upgrade to a 5700X 3D. Ooh. Am I gonna get camped when I loot this? That would be awesome. I'd love that. Oh. Shit. Shit. Okay, so the rest of this is actually shit. It's actually doo-doo. Hold on. Oh, God. That was loud as hell. Focal, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Holy shit, dude. Hold on, I'll see that in a second. Sorry I'm missing some messages, by the way. I'll try to get to everything as soon as I can. I built a PC with a 4090 and 7900X. I also purchased 2x32 gigs DDR5 RAM. What's the... Oh, can only run at 5200? Ooh. That could be an issue. Might be an XMP kit instead of an Expo kit. If I had to guess, that might be the reason. Might need to adjust some of the timings in there manually. I'm also experiencing performance issues every raid. Make sure you use Process Lasso. I would in that system if you're experiencing issues, because then you can make sure that Tarkov only stays on the first 6 cores. In your case, that's important because you have a CPU that has 2 CCDs or complex compute dies, meaning that on that CPU, there's basically 2 cities on the substrate that have cores on them, and there's like transit in between them, and you want Tarkov to not have to transit between those 2 core groups. You just want to have it on one or the other, and that should help with the stuttering. SMT on or off for 5000X 3D on. I haven't seen any performance increase or decrease. Disabling hyperthreading. You can test it on your own system. It's like it's a system by system basis, but as far as I've seen so far, there's been no visible improvement. Found your video earlier this afternoon and legit solved my FPS drops on Scopin. Hey, wow, I didn't expect that to even happen. That's good to hear, man. Maybe it's like a texture quality issue, memory issue. That's good to hear, dude. Glad it helped. Went from 5600X to a 5800X 3D, and it was worth the upgrade. Didn't want to switch to AM5. I mean, that's fair, man. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you have the platform, if you have AM4, upgrading in socket is kind of a nice investment. You can still stay competitive without having to replace literally everything. I was just making sure there's nobody in here. This is probably looted, though. Also, thank you, Focal, again, for the another 1,000. Also, Ray, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you. Genuinely, Focal. That's very generous of you. Do you have any videos I can reference for the RAM timings? No, but if you make a post in the Discord, you might be able to just run default, like, 6,000 timings on, like, 6,000 Expo default timings. Depending on the die you have, you might even be able to run my Titan timings from Buildswood that I got. So, yes, make a Discord post, and then I can take a look. I can link you to some. I don't have the link on me though at hand, but somebody else in the Discord might. Oh, like who thought that was a good idea to make one? Like that's a troll. Like I'm gonna be honest, that's a troll. You made a post earlier today. Oh shit. Okay. And I'll go check it out when I can. I'm sorry. I've been like I got home from work and then I showered and I ate dinner and then I came and I streamed. So I haven't had a chance to look myself, but I'll try to when I can. Hey Diego, Drix, thank you, or not, well, thank you for coming back. It's good to see you, man. It's been a long time. Only get in stream now. Did you already tell what's lowering FPS? Full screen, object LOD quality, texture quality, and the hideout. You're good, thanks for everything. Dude, thank you for the 4,000 bits, brother. Jesus. Of course. No problem, man. It's my pleasure. That's really generous of you. Thank you, man. Shoji, by the way, get Reckles is correct. You don't really need to adjust anything. If anything, you can try to put some of the background apps you have onto one, like the first core, and leave Tarkov on the other 7 cores. So, like, for example, if you have, like, Razer Synapse, or Logitech G Hub, or Corsair IQ, or any Steel Series, or clipping software, or whatever, you can just leave that on the first core only, and then have Tarkov on the rest. Don't change Discord or a browser onto one core, because it will shit the bed. So, just leave it.
It's not a fun game.
Focal, thank you for the sub, and oh my god, Angie, thank you so much for the sub as well. I appreciate both of you. Jeez, thank you. So Borderless is better. Right now, it seems like it. When you're CPU bottlenecked, when you're GPU bottlenecked, like for example, if I was... never do this, by the way. Never ever use this. But if this was the case, and I was at 100% GPU usage, then you shouldn't see any difference between the two. Which... I mean, it's kind of bad to show it on online, but 90. One core enough for those background apps? Like Steel Series and like the RGB software on your computer? Yeah, that's fine. But for anything that you're actually like interacting with, I would not recommend only one core. You can see there's no perceivable difference there. Some AM5 motherboard vendors are adding custom memory profiles for the sticks they support. Yeah, that's true. They have a certified vendor list on the motherboard website. Making it even dude, thank you, man. Jesus Christ, dude. I appreciate it. Oh, I still have resampling on. Fuck. I was like, this seems a little sluggish. What's happening? That's really sweet of you, dude. That helps a lot, genuinely. Thank you, dude. These are bans right now. Just acquired some drip. Jesus. Oh man, my mouth is dry, chat. Stay hydrated. Get up, stretch, drink some water on raid completion. Ooh, fire raid. Oh. Yep, pay up the believers.
EFT is not a fun game.
Yo, Angie, thank you so much for the gift to Wild, my brother. Thank you, man. Plum scammed me. Why did you not die? Do you not trust my scabbing skills? Come on, man. Have you seen my scab survival rate? On streets, I'm a menace. Hello? Don't look at my last stream, though. Just ignore that part. Ignore that one. Everything else is good. I'm going to keep all these parts in here, because I might need these to build. A thermite, I think I need. The bulb, I know I'll need. This I'll need. This I'll need. This I'll need. This I won't need. That I won't need. That I won't need. That will go there. That'll go there. These, I think these sell for a good bit to Ragman, so I'll just pull those out. The M1A. Oh. Lord have mercy. Hopefully I can buy the 10 rounders. Never thought I'd say that out loud. Okay. The kit. Yes, I know. I know the kit. I know. With buckshot? Like, I've got rip slugs. And you want me to use buckshot? I've gotten so much BS ammo from Zerachi and his guards. I found a good claymore path. Don't tell me there's another one of those. Oh, God. Rip is also acceptable? Okay, okay. What did I miss? I have a 10700 and a 3080. My game still runs like ass. You don't have to run everything on low. Your CPU is just bottlenecking you, so you can run stuff like Anisotropic Filtering. Shadow quality should be fine. Overall visibility should be fine. You might even be able to run stuff like a little bit of HBAO, SSR. As long as those aren't affecting CPU bound performance, you're chilling, man. Even post FX, you should be fine, man.
EFT is not a fun game.
The Femur Eater. Thank you for the follow. Also, I don't care what arm you wear. Okay, so I can just keep this on. And then, oh, but wait, no. We gotta make this work. We gotta make this work. Hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm hoarding, chat. Oh. Give me a second here, chat. We gotta lock in. I'm not gonna lie to you. We gotta lock in here. That's a good start. I don't need 15 quadrillion flashbangs, actually. I don't think I really need those right now.
EFT
with a smoke. Biggest Chungus. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate that, man. Gotta sleep now. Good night. Good night, Wolf. Good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in. You know any fix for stutters? It's likely texture quality. There is some stutter when AI are spawning in. You'll see that on my frame time graph. Which, if you didn't know, the frame time graph is this thing. You see that thing that's spiky as hell that my mouse is going around right now? That's the frame time graph. So you're going to see stuff like that when you experience texture stutter. But yeah, that texture quality is the main thing. And also background applications that are resource hogs can also be a cause of stutter. But that's kind of self-explanatory, you know? Just joined. Any insight on what might be the cause of low FPS? Full screen and borderless is what I titled the stream about, but texture quality being too high, LOD quality, it's just kind of a niche case, but I explained that in my settings guide. Nvidia Reflex can glitch and cause reduced performance. If you think you have way lower FPS than you normally see, Nvidia Reflex can be the cause. Trying to get into the Hideout, there's a bug that I experienced where if you load into the Hideout, your FPS just sinks. Like, you just get weighed down. You're done. Like, and I'm not even exaggerating. It just like you just fall into a pit, or like a pit, and it's done. Okay, you got me in the clickbait. What did you find? Basically what I said. The full screen borderless thing is the thing that I found most recently, and that's what I titled the stream about, but also the other stuff that I mentioned. My settings, by the way, are listed in the description of the stream, I believe, Chase. And if not, you can look at my settings in the description of my YouTube stream. Right now, I'm running these settings, Ultra Shadows, with Ultra SSR and higher HBAO. And that's just on purpose, and Grass Shadows, by the way. Just because I'm trying to break the game. I'm trying to just see what happens when I run stuff, like, to the limit. Don't try this at home. But that's what I'm trying right now. So... Hey, so what the actual fuck? What am I... Like, what is this shit, bro? What am I... What am I keeping all this shit for? Can somebody... Can we get a review on this? What the fuck? See, now that's more like it. That's all stuff that I'm keeping. See, now that makes more sense. And to be clear, by the way, Chad, I do not recommend running the settings that I'm currently running right now. Like here. Like the ones that I just showed on, like, live stream. Like I said, I'm just, like, testing the waters here, so. I know the kit. I'm just trying to make room to put the other guns. Here, hold on. I'll put that there just so I don't forget. But I'm just... Oh. I did it. Alright, I need a rig that's going to work for this. Can I even, like, buy any rig that's going to work with this right now? I have level 1 traders, so I don't know. I mean, I have this, which might work with 1 mag. Fence, what do you got?
EFT is not a fun game.
James, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. You don't have to use the A12 if you don't want. That's how that goes. That's the whole point of the redeeming the points. What do you mean? What do you mean I don't have to? You can't. No. I'm not allowing you to back down on this now. I'm doing this for you. Okay. This site, though, is what we call booty cheeks. Unironically ass. What, like... Why does it come with this site? That's actually shit. Also, why did I insure it? That's a better question. Delta point would be heat, though. Yeah, we're gonna bring that. Voice crack. Yes. Ooh, okay. Oh, so those weigh like 50 billion kilograms. That's cool. Okay. Oh. That's, oop. Okay. Welp, can't buy the box mags, so we will improvise. Give me the 7mm buckshot. Give me an extra 40 of those. I'm gonna carry those on my person. Boom, boom. Repair my armor. Time to get freaky. Oof. I have a 13700 plus a 4070 on Ultra 1440p. GPU usage around 70%, CPU around 25. Yeah, that's a CPU bottleneck right there, Terry. Woozy Potato, why do I feel like I remember you? Have you been here before? Maybe you haven't. Sorry. Just turned on DLCP in the BIOS and got 10. Yeah, that's XMP. That's like AMD's equivalent of XMP. They label it either Expo or DOCP. Glad to hear you got that, dude. Yeah, 100% you should have that enabled. Yeah, you're just CPU bottlenecked on that 13700, Terry. Brother, what affinity do you use, or do you use any? I don't use any right now. If any, I would just isolate background tasks. Like, for example, on my system, if I was using Process Lasso and I wanted to isolate like voice meter, which is what I use to transmit my audio from my gaming PC to my stream PC, if I were to isolate this, I'd put this on the first core, and that would put Tarkov on the last 7 cores. So I would just do that. But not.
EFT
I'm not
is
doing
a
that right
fun
now.
game.
Also, I should close this because I'm not using it. We are kidded. These rip slugs might not rip through shit, but you know what? That's okay. That is okay. We got delivery from the past, which is going to make me tear my eyes out, probably. We got a gas analyzer, kill scavs on customs, hand a toss in that I'm never going to find ever in my entire life, ever. Find the posters on customs and woods. Gunsmith Part 1. And yeah, that's right, that's a shotgun that I'm never going to find. Okay. Okay. We'll say too bad. W kit. Yeah, this is kind of a heat kit. I'm going to keep this here just in case I need an emergency reload, even if I drop the drum. Like, just in case my muscle reflexes, like, make me click it, and then I, you know, drop it. It'll be just in case. But I think she's ready. I've been here. Yeah. Okay. See? Yeah. I remember people. I do remember people. I try. It's hard. There are a lot. Which is kind of crazy, but... Alright, this might be loud. Hold on. Brace yourself. I'm giving you a warning, so you can lower your volume if you need to. Okay? Okay, that's not bad. Whoa. That stays surprisingly on target. Oh, that one bounced a little bit, but that might punch through. What's the rip stats, by the way? Hold on, wait. 265 damage, 2 pen, baby. Oh yeah. There's a prediction. There's a prediction. Make sure you predict if you want to.
EFT is not a fun game.
You know what? I'm gonna take out 20 of these. My backup's gonna be 7mm buck if I want it. Pretty sure it shoots quicker if you just click. Really? Why is it louder? Anyway. I don't know. It's actually... The sound sounded different, but... Alright, we gotta go to Big Red, so this is gonna be... People are gonna hear this from, like 10,000 yards away. So what'd you find causing low FPS? The hideout bug, if you didn't see that video, that's it. No, I'm kidding. I just can't think of what it's called. Nvidia Reflex. There we go. That could potentially cause low FPS. If you get the Nvidia Reflex bug, where if you like run several raids, then all of a sudden your FPS is lower, could be Nvidia Reflex. And then also, if you run the game in exclusive full screen, so if you use the full screen setting in game, that can actually significantly decrease your CPU bound performance. I thought my CPU was not supposed to bottleneck my GPU at all. Well, I mean, with that CPU, if it's a 13700, it probably has locked clocks. And also the RAM that's partnered with it may not be the best either. And that slower memory combined with the more locked down CPU in terms of frequency. And also the cache, there not being that much cache in comparison to like some of the AMD chips. Those all factor into the performance in gaming. And that's what's doing that there. What RAM do you have? I have G-Skill X-Flare. It's Hynix, I believe it's Hynix M die that I got in here. So it was like $100. Pretty fire kid, honestly. What kind of fans do you have in your build? I have Be Quiet. Oh god, what are they called? It's a Be Quiet fan. Is it Silent Wings? Silent Pro Dark Wings the 4th or some shit? I think it's Silent Dark Wings 2, Silent Pro Wings 2, something like that. I forgot what they're called. 140s, by the way. It's a Dell PC, so I'm locked to 4,400 mega transfers per second. That'll do it. Ow, that's like JEDEC speeds, dude. That's almost, I think that's, is that below JEDEC on DDR5 or is that JEDEC? I think that's JEDEC. Because I thought 4,800 was JEDEC, but I don't think it is.
Game.
Faru, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it, man. Welcome to the party. Also, if you haven't already, if you haven't heard me saying it, I am live on YouTube and on Twitch. I'm on both. YouTube is in 1440p and Twitch is in 1080p, but Twitch is, the delay is a bit less on Twitch, so feel free to go to whichever one you want, man. Also, I read man from what Terry said in chat as I was finishing that sentence. So, I didn't mean to say man at the end of that. It just kind of came out of my mouth as I was reading. Whoops. What's the cause of low FPS in Tarkov this time? Full screen. That's not even a joke. I'm getting like 100 FPS max on custom 3900 KS and 6000 MHz DDR5 RAM. Follow your vids for settings process also. I think I should be getting more. 100 FPS max in the 3900S or 3900KS isn't insanely bad. If you're you'll see what I'm getting. This is live customs, by the way. So, all right. So I just need to get to the other side of the map. Oh, I mean, oh, I'll just rubber band actually. You can see my performance here. This is on a 7800X 3D, so
EFT is not a fun game.
You can compare. Mine should probably be about like 10 to 15% better, if not a little bit more. My settings goat. Hey, Abseil, what's up, man? How are you, brother? Hope you're doing well. Logan, have you played with Rebar? Right now, I'm currently running Rebar, actually. It's forced using Nvidia Profile Inspector, I believe, unless I didn't force it with my most recent drivers update, but I believe I did. I could check that, actually, if you want me to. Remind me. Also, this is... When it's 0 to 25 like this, it can... kind of mess up where the shots land. Ooh. Oh, okay. I understand it now. Okay. I'm gonna go back. Okay. Just off rip. Off rip, just getting shot to shit. What is that? Pistol grip. Oh, okay. Doing 90 FPS on all maps besides streets, but it was better last wipe. Yeah, I mean, I can say without a doubt that some things have changed for the worse this wipe, or not the worst, but worse. It's been a bit worse this wipe. But offline, it didn't seem like that. Like on paper, it wasn't actually that bad. So I have a feeling that most of the things in online got more intensive. I didn't say that in the settings guide because like most of my offline tests are just for me to like gauge like the map performance. It's not taking into account the AI at all. So it's just for me to like get an idea of like, okay, are the like, is it just the maps that are fundamentally broken, or like what's a 9900K? Well, that's the reason it's not running smoothly, Firu. Definitely that 9900K is slowing down your game experience there. 2080 Super is just fine, but 9900K is old platform for Tarkov. Tarkov really requires those newer CPUs. Also, man, I got a stuttery mess this raid. You can see my frame time graph in the top left right there. I know it's kind of hard to see, but if you're on mobile, you can actually pinch your screen and zoom in. You can see it. Little pro tip. Pro tip from the tech guy. But again, I'm running like higher settings on purpose here to try and cause things like this so I can see what might fix them. So when I get a chance, maybe give it a whirl. Might go up. Or I could... No, I'm not going to be able to hide there. Clementine tech tips. I'm taking over LTT. Taking it over. Capybara! Oh my god. Holy shit. Damn. That's heat. Oh, I'm gonna weigh a bajillion pounds after picking that up. Any opposition? Hello? Okay. Let me see if anything resolves those stutters, because they seem pretty constant. Okay.
EFT is
Switching
not
to
a
full
fun
screen.
game.
Just on woods, Chef? I have not seen that. No, that's interesting. Stuttery mess is what we call your commentary to. Okay, bro. God damn it, man. Dan, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it, by the way. Also, Wine Drew Van. I'm so sorry. I must have butchered that. Thank you for the follow.
EFT is not a fun game.
BSG is owned by AMD. Oh, that's true. Did hear about that. Let's see. Well, I missed something in Twitch chat. I missed something. Where was it? Hey, there it is. I have a 9800X3D with 6400 megahertz RAM and 3080 10 gig, and I'm not getting over 100 FPS on customs. If you've recently built the system, did you make sure you installed chipset drivers and everything like that correctly? Hold on, let me check. Let's try. Watch this. Oh, actually, wait. Well, that is... Yeah. That could totally be it. Sorry, guys. I'm doing some testing. I'll explain in a second. I'm feeling this out right now. Oh, that's death. Page file usage. That could be from it dipping into the page file because there's no more available memory. But automatic RAM cleaner may not save that. Let's find out. Oh. Ah. And that's all writing to disk. So automatic RAM cleaner is taking all that, writing that to disk. Or is moving it to standby. The standby is filling up like fucking crazy, so maybe that's what's happening. Okay. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna give that a second. Frame times have smoothed out. Frame times have not smoothed out. They're not smooth. Granted, I've had the game open for a very long time, so... Fuck it. Hold on. I'm sorry that I might be wasting this kit if somebody just walks in and kills me, chill. I apologize. I'm doing some investigation. Hackers are already so bad this wipe. I'm waiting for one to stream snipe me. It was in the script for that to happen soon, but nothing's happened yet. Yeah, it's really strange.
EFT is not a fun game.
I could just... I don't have ISLC installed. So I can't just, run it. Hold on. I just want to do this for science here. I'm still not endorsing this again yet. This is just a test. That's the fucking 7-zip. Ignore the fact that I have freakinator.json in my files. Okay. Oh, I have it. Oh, hello. Oh no, that was from me extracting it. I'm stupid. Okay. So the stutters. See the very small micro stutters that are happening occasionally in game. Let's take a note of that. Let me close Brave again. I purged. And then let me run that for a little bit. Also, I don't want ISLC to start on system start, but we'll be okay. I can fix that later. Okay. Sorry, I'm gathering this right now. Hold on. I'll summarize what I'm thinking in a second. Okay, oh. So this is probably the worst place that I could have brought this. So you saw how my stutters were a lot bigger there for a moment? Methinks that also my game's really blurred. Hey, the fuck? I saw him for a second, but oh my god. That might be a boss. To be shooting like that. The stutters got bigger, and I think that was from me clearing the standby list. That's a toss. Give me that shit, give me that shit. There's another scav right here. Oh, the stutters are fucking me up, man. I can make it. I weigh so much. Uh-oh. Hey, bro. I think the stutters are from my texture quality being too high. And after playing for such a long period of time. It's from dipping into the paging file. XT Ryzen 5. What's that Ryzen 5 CPU? That's basically what's determining your performance with that setup. Also, the RAM is, or the water is still just white. I don't think that's right. It's just blindingly white. I don't think that's how that's supposed to look. I'm dropping the propane. Fuck it. Would 64 gigs of RAM theoretically fix this? No. Because the stutter, as you could see in Resource Monitor, I have a bunch of free memory. So increasing the amount of free memory should not resolve this issue at all. I think it's either VRAM on my GPU or calls to the storage, so my SSD. It's making the game stutter briefly. Just in case. Watch this, pro. Whoa. The movement. Wow. Holy shit. What might be doing that is the page file dynamically changing its size while I'm in RAID, because I'm on system managed. And so it might be dynamically changing the size that it needs. And that might be the cause of the stutter. That's just like spitballing though. I don't have any facts to back that up right now. Because we're chilling again. Like there's no stutter anymore. So
EFT is not a fun game.
Race, thank you for the sub, by the way, on YouTube. I appreciate that. And Dave, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you, by the way, for all the support today, guys. Like, genuinely. Like, this has been insane. That's delivery from the past, baby. Amen.
EFT is not a fun game.
That's a big W. Pay the believers again. Pay them up. Pay them up. Pay up the believers. Is this how it is? Chippa, what's up, man? You think it's Windows 11? Windows 98.
EFT
36 or 3600 is the Ryzen 5. That's the source of your woes right there. Is that 3600? Without a doubt. Every wipe you're having issues with X3D8, and it happens on Windows 11 this wipe. You think? Zamp, thanks so much for the follow, man. Appreciate it. What's up, man? Welcome in. Going to die on factory. Yeah, I'll see you guys there. Yeah. If it's a CPU bottleneck game, why is the GPU 99%? Oh, well, that means you're GPU bottlenecked. Like, it can be, depending on your system, you can be CPU or GPU bottlenecked. And there can be times where you're CPU bottlenecked or where you're GPU bottlenecked. It can change based on your environment. It's not just like, and I don't reiterate this enough, it's not like, oh, you are just CPU bottlenecked all the time. For most cases, it's actually variable depending on where you are and what's going on in the RAID. My specs are in the description, by the way, if you wanted them. Guys, just ignore my stash right now, please. I would appreciate that. If you could just do me a favor. Oh, and I got the TAAs. Oh, take it. Amen. That's 1, 2, 3. Let's go. I can't collect the Cygonide? Wow. Boom, 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 boom. Do you have used physical cores on or off? I have it off on my 8-core 16 thread. I didn't see any performance changes at all with it on or off, so I left it a default and allowed it to use hyperthreading. Load the rip slugs. Max that shit out. We're going where no man has gone before.
It's not a fun game.
Lil Mommy 115. Thanks for the follow. Okay. Any idea why I'm neither GPU or CPU bottlenecked? You're still CPU bottlenecked. Even if your CPU is not at 100% usage, you can still be CPU bottlenecked because of how the game queues up what it has to do. Most games can't really utilize modern CPUs that have a lot of threads for gaming. Like it's just virtually impossible to use that many cores. So in Tarkov's case, it has 1 core or 1 thread, for example, that handles the render queue. So, or not the render queue, sorry, the making present calls for the GPU. So like it can't split that specific piece of work, like making the work for the GPU. It can't split that up to any other core. It's just 1. So it's just kind of stuck on DX11 and using that methodology. So that can be a bottleneck for some, for example. Wonder what you've... Oh, excuse me. Wonder what you've done to the game or what I'm doing wrong since I have the same specs except I have a 4090. It's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, I'm running fairly high settings, but most of these only affect GPU bound performance. Like object LOD quality is one of the only ones that really affects CPU bound performance. So like factory should, that's in heavily quotation marks, should be a breeze in terms of performance. So I'll put that to the test though in just a second. Let me eat some of this actually. Okay. Lock in. Everybody lock in on this. Channel your energy for this shit. Bro, I turned off Reflex and turned on Borderless. Went to offline raid and getting 95 to 99% GPU usage and very smooth. That's offline. Check online. Offline can be a lot of, well, actually not can, is significantly different in performance than online. Do a scav and check that. Oh, gotcha. So there's nothing I can do about that. No, that's intended. That's intended behavior. It's not supposed to hit 100% usage. Really, the only time you'll see like 100% usage on a CPU is like if it's like a dual core, right? Or maybe a quad core without hyperthreading in gaming. And also, like games like Cyberpunk can do hyperthreading very well, but it is extremely laborious to do. And also, there's only like a certain amount that developers can really do before the time that it takes becomes basically like not feasible, like not worth it. I have a 4070 and a 3600K and only get around 40-50 FPS. On what map? That is kind of low for a 3600K. What's your RAM speed? Scab raids have significantly higher FPS than PMC raids. Oh my. I'm fainting. I'm fainting. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. So depending on the scab raid you load into, there could be less action than a PMC raid, especially at the right after the start of a PMC raid where basically everybody's still in the game. There's a lot of gunfire, there's a lot of scavs spawning in, all that. You won't necessarily have to feel any of those drops from the start of the raid, but doesn't necessarily mean that the performance is different or is better for scavs than PMCs. That's just the situations of the raid, you know? What's customs in most maps? My RAM is 3000 megahertz. DDR4? That's kind of slow for Intel, but that might be the cause of your weak performance. I had a 1300K. Actually, what am I saying? My stream is running off a 1300K right now. I haven't played on this machine in a long time, but from what I remember, given the new stuff that's happening with performance, you should be able to hit 60 on streets. 60 should be achievable. So, if you're dipping below that, make a post in the help forum. We'll have people go through the motions with you. Make sure your drivers are installed correctly. You know, see what we can do to maybe tune the RAM up a little bit. That should help with performance. Maybe remove some background apps, stuff like that. Obviously, I can't guide you through all that since I'm sitting here streaming, but you know, that's why I recommend people join the Discord and spend Jeff Bezos' money with a Prime sub, monkey heart, in quotation marks, from Chill. I thank you for announcing that though. That's do sub with Prime. That is free money. That's true. You guys, I mean, honestly, you guys have already been so generous today. I mean, I always feel bad, recommending subs and stuff, but now I just actually feel bad. Oh, so we're in hell. Oh. Lock in. Bullshit, you never feel bad, man. I don't feel bad. I need to get paid, playa. Okay. Everybody chill. Somebody's to my left. Oh, he just pistol whipped my ass. No, damn. GG, fuck. I thought it was gonna take him just a little bit longer to peek me there. That's all right. Credit where credit's due. The delta point is very inaccurate with the shotgun slugs. The zeroing is all fucky. So it's kind of hard to hit accurate headshots. Maybe I should have loaded buckshot before I pushed them. It's all right. I mean, I'm throwing my monitor out the window, but it's all right. Nah, but I'm chilling. I mean, I have a lot of hours as well, but I swear to God, like, a lot of the, like 800 of them is from offline. Not my proudest moment, to be honest with you. Aim Labs is free. Alright. I'm summoning back the GPU that I sent you, Joe. It's coming back to my inbox right now. It's flying out of your room. What do I run, Chad? Thoughts? I'm thinking, and hear me out on this one. Thoughts on this? Thoughts on that? Didn't I have a grizzly somewhere? Oh my god, I didn't have a grizzly somewhere. I'm actually doomed and ruined. I'm doomed and ruined to eternal damnation. This is awful. I already sold that on the flea. 2 mil in the bag, gonna gamble in CS. No, that's heat. M1A with M80. It only got like 10 rounds, and that's it. Oh, that's in the same. Oh. Okay. Do what brings me joy. Okay. No, I'm kidding. Guys, thoughts? And be honest with me. Be serious with me. Be serious with me here. What are we thinking on this? Just be real and sincere right now. I'm going like meta from like 3 wipes ago type shit. 7 days to die brings you joy. That is real and true. That is a very true statement. I think this might be heat, Chad. I might be cooking. Oh. So I stick out like a sore thumb, actually. Let's go ahead and just put the green one back on. My face just like sticks out like shoot me right here with the white one. Okay. I'm using 11700K and 3070 Ti. The game is not running smoothly. Yeah,
is not a fun game.
Make sure you're not running high textures. You might need to dial down to low, frankly, with an 8GB GPU right now on PvP. It's pretty rough. Dave, thanks so much for the tier 1 too, by the way. Holy shit, dude. Thanks. So many near tier 1s and everything. It's fucking crazy right now. Okay. Let's bring this, and let's bring that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And... I thought I had a grenade. I do. I do have a grenade. Not I thought. I do. What's your FPS at 1080? It's the same as 1440 when I'm not GP bound. It's going to vary a lot, though, because on customs, there's some places where you can just look outside the map, just get crazy FPS, and that's going to... So it's just going to go all over the place. Wait, what was the question? That's a good question. That's a very good question. What was the question? Anybody know what the question was? Yeah, blame the zeroing. Why did I just get a text from my friends in our group chat saying, Clem's getting too popular, he's going to leave us behind. Fly high, Clem, we gonna kill you. I just wanted to put that out there. That just happened. I didn't see that pop up on my phone. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Huh? Gotta bounce. Love the stream though, homie. No problem, chill. Thank you for being here. You've helped a lot with the stream and helped them respond to people, so thank you. Seriously. That's wild and real as fuck. Clem. Your friends call you Clem?
EFT is not a fun game.
I don't know what to... I mean, I don't know what to say. How do I approach that, chat? How do I... No, really, they actually do, though. But they're not, like... they're people who I met online. So like they knew me by Clem first, like years ago, and they've just called me that since. We've met in real life before, but they still call me Clem. His mom calls him Clem. My mom does not call me Clem. My mom does not call me Clem. Well, that is because they're stream sniping like real homies. That's true. They will be waiting for me in Big Red. Yeah. Is the 7800 X3D better than the 9800 X3D? No, the 9800 X3D is better. Ah, I thought you meant real friends, not that you have any. Okay, guys. Alright. I play Escape from Tarkov. What do you, like... Do you think I'm, like, going out to a bar? Like, where do you... Well, what do you... Yeah, I go out. Yeah, I party hard. No, I'm fucking getting the pocket watch. The fuck? Hey, leave my Pookie alone. Somehow has a girlfriend, though? I don't have a girlfriend. Don't worry, guys. We're good. We're in the clear. Hey, can you help? I'm CPU. Am I CPU bound? You have an i9 9th gen. There it is. Wait. 32 gigs. Oh yeah, that's the 9th gen is the reason. Oh, I like Pocket Watch. They feed me headshots. Yeah, and I'm that guy that feeds you. I'm that guy. I am that guy. Hey, so actually, yeah. Oh, this is gonna suck. Kings, the settings are in the description. I thought I had a command. I thought the command worked for it, but hey. Oh, I can't even cross. No, I can't cross that right now. I'm gonna die. I can't. I'm just gonna get my shit rocked. Oh, cool. What are the specs you need to get a girlfriend? That's a good question. That's a very insightful question. I'm very glad you asked that. I've been doing research. I'm not sure right now. You know, it doesn't seem like they're really impressed with the setup. Like, yeah, like, I have the Fractal North XL case and they just, like, stare at me funny. Like, I'll just tell them, like, I don't really understand, like, the wood accents. Like, come on, people. I'll be... I'll be dropping the girlfriend guide for this wipe soon. That's real. Out of my price range, for sure. Stream is frozen. No. No. No, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Stream is frozen. You can't gaslight me like that. Stream is I know that's you, B. I know you're in both chats. I know that's you. Where do I look for settings? In my YouTube stream description, you should see them. They should be in my Twitch, actually, too, but maybe they're not. I haven't updated them in a little bit. AMD better than Intel for Tarkov? Their X3D chips are better, yeah. But in general, like it's not like all Intel chips suck in comparison, you know? Like in comparison to all AMD chips. There can be Intel chips that beat AMD chips for Tarkov. It's not like they just beat everything all the time. Like a 5600 from AMD is still not better than like a 13900K for Tarkov. Or a 13700K, you know? I got a 20 FPS boost from buying the Unheard Edition. Oh, that's a feature, yeah. I worked with them, so I get a little bit of the cut of the profit, you know? Every single time they're like, yeah, we're gonna add a FPS boosting microtransaction that you can purchase in the shop. And I was like, yo, bro, sign me up for that shit. And they're hooking me up, you know? Oh, and I'm stuck. Oh. You might be able to increase it, but it depends on what die the RAM kit has. And also like what the configuration is, if it's 4x8, if it's 2x16, etc. You know? There's a chance you can upgrade it manually. Or like, tune it to be higher speeds manually. You just need to know what you're doing, and that's... I will admit that is very hard on RAM. RAM timings are a, like hidden jutsu that you, like, need to study. Did he just... There's more. He's got a friend. Oh! Fuck, he had a friend. Damn. Scab aim. That was bad aim. That was bad. I got him. But he had a friend. There should be a stim that gives you an FPS boost for a few minutes. Yeah, new monetization feature. Hey, this guy had more FPS than me. That's oh, he wasn't fucking around. He's doing the Korovod shit. Yeah, he whooped my ass. Yep. Close the game. Launch aim labs right now. Oh, he hit me in the head with M855A1. Yeah, that'll do the trick, dude. Shit, man. Damn. M855A1. Holy crap, dude. I left to watch the replay on YouTube and you died. Yeah, there was 2 PMCs. And I killed one and I died to the other. No, your motherboard doesn't run on both. It'll run on one or the other because the modules aren't compatible. Whatever you have installed right now is what it's compatible with, so it's DDR4. Okay. Let's give it one more go. Let's give it our best shot. We can do this. We can do this, gang. We can do this. Put up the prediction. Put up the prediction. I feel like I can do this right now. I feel the energy. I'm channeling it.
EFT is not a fun game.
Sonic, thank you for the follow, by the way. On Twitch, I appreciate that. Vikrov, thank you for the sub on YouTube as well. Any specific brand of RAM or just one that runs higher? You should be fine with most brands of RAM. I mean, G-Skill, Team Group, Silicon Power is more budget, but I don't think they make... Does Silicon Power make high-tier memory? Do they do that still? I don't know if they do that anymore. But yeah, you should be fine. If you want to make sure, you can always post in my Discord and get people to check it for you. Okay. Let's go, lads.
EFT is not a fun
Off we
game.
go. We're locked and loaded, and I still have the shotgun shells in my
EFT
secure
is not
container.
A fun game.
Like a genius. 556, extra 556. There we go. Got the key. Oh man, we look ugly as hell. That's awesome. Okay. Ooh. Wow, we're looking like shit right now. That's heat. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell these. Hey Clem, what's the reason for low FPS? Borderless Oh, sorry, full screen. Full screen reduces FPS when CPU bound, from what I've seen. Reflex can have a bug where it reduces your FPS after running several raids. Having too high of texture quality can cause intermittent stuttering issues. The Hideout. You can have a bug in the Hideout where it just consistently lowers your FPS and makes the game harder and harder to run, increasing your loading times and eventually lowering your FPS to the point of unplayability while in raid, which is obviously, as you might be able to notice, not ideal when you are, you know, trying to play the game. So that's another thing. And background apps as well. I'll just throw that in there, but everything else is pretty run-of-the-mill. Patriot Viper Steel. That's true. I forgot about Patriot. That's another manufacturer. Team Groups, the T-Create kits. I don't know what dyes come with T-Create kits, but those kits do look very nice. They're very sleek. Just like from an aesthetic standpoint. What's the i9 idol that he was struggling with? Who was that? Bro hit us with ads on Twitch. That's not me. That's literally Twitch doing that. I can't turn those off. You know, I only run YouTube ads essentially either when I like leave for an extended period of time or like at the end of the stream I'll run some YouTube ads. Okay. Man, we look ugly as hell. And that's fire. Bro, run an ad just to shut him up. Oh my god. God, I wish I had access to that. You could choose to run ads for specific users. Instead of timing somebody out, you put them on a 10-minute ad break. Now that's gas. Now that should be a feature. Where is that? Yeah, they're like full black. There's full black and gold, and I think there's white with silver as well. Twitch, hire me. Yeah, I can't believe the 3600K fell so much. Can you upload your Viva overlay settings? Yeah, I have the JSON that I can grab for you if you want. I can post it in my Discord after the stream. This is CapFrame X, so you just upload this into CapFrame X, and then it will work. But you have to change the names of the CPU and GPU. But other than that, you should be set, and the memory. I'm pretty sure. I do use a capture card. Yeah, Chippa. It's in my stream PC. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm just gonna be honest. I have never had a stream that has done as well as this has so far. Not like I really care like that much about like the numbers. As long as there's people like that I can talk to, I don't really care that much. But this has been crazy, guys. Genuinely, thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we hit like the highest consistent viewer count that I've ever hit in a live stream. This stream. So thank you, seriously. Yeah, it's been crazy. Enough of that, though. You never consistent 60 or drop to 40s. Really want more, so may need to upgrade CPU. Oh, James, I missed your specs. What were they again?
EFT is not a fun game.
Bro is tearing up. I'm not tearing up. I'm not tearing up. I was just trying to figure out what to say, okay? I was not tearing up. It's my first stream too. Just discovered your vids a couple days ago, so good to find your stream as well. Well, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Jaxer, thank you for the tier 1, man. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you. What's the cause? I should start. All right. As quick as possible. One-word answers for each topic. Full screen. No. Reflex. Possible bug there, depending on how many raids you run. Texture quality can be too high, cause an issue. And the hideout. Just keep talking, Clem. I'm trying to sleep. You got it. You got it, bro. That I can do. I am really good. I am really good at yapping. We have tissues on standby. Like, and you guys are gonna say, oh, you're being mean. L streamer. That's sarcasm. Like, they're not serious. You know, he wouldn't drive up here and give me those tissues if I was crying. He wouldn't do it. I didn't add a laser to this. I'm fucked. People are going to be there early. You know what? I'm going to let people filter through there. The guys that spawn over there. But they're going to go over there. I'm going to walk over here. And I'm going to loot this for a little bit. And then I'm going to walk in after. The hideout one was a huge one for me, which was my first vid. Yeah, I did not expect there to genuinely be like that many people who said like, yeah, we've experienced this. I kind of like, I don't like uploading things based off like just like that one experience that I had and I couldn't recreate it. But the fact that there were so many people, I'm glad that I at least like brought it to light so that people could like understand that that might be what they're experiencing, you know? What the fuck happened in here, bro? What the hell? Wait till you get 100K. I can't fathom that right now, frankly. My goal for this year, by the end of this year, my goal is to hit 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's the goal. If we had 100,000 subscribers this year, I don't know what I'd actually do with myself. That would not. I don't know what I'd. That would not track like in my brain, honestly. Like to hit that amount of subscribers. Yeah, especially for something like this. Like I just sit here and talk about Tarkov performance. Like hitting 100K subs for this would be out of this world. You're the ninth gen. That's right. Watched YouTube vids for the FPS, came for the live stream for the voice. Helped lift my FPS in game and balance on my system. Thanks, of course, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Gotta say, past 4 years, performance of this game has gone to hell. Got my PC made for this with a 5800 XD. Shit ton of memory. How much memory? Are you like destroying our timings and everything just to get more memory? Because don't do that. That's a no-go.
It's not a fun game.
You are too humble. We are getting you to 100K this year. I appreciate the enthusiasm. And my goal, 25K is a good goal. 25K. That's a solid goal. You're too humble. We're killing you. That was Brady right there.
EFT is not a fun game.
Miller, thank you for the sub. Charles, thank you for the sub. John, thank you for the sub. Capitan, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you guys. 1200K and a 3080 Ti. Play 1440p medium textures. I get average 100 FPS, full usage, 50% GPU and CPU. Your CPU bottleneck there. Hey, why was the poll? Oh, that's a poll. Okay. I was like, hey, why did the prediction end before I, like, am I about to get my shit rocked? Are you guys, like, forecasting something that I'm not aware of? What's going on right now? Oh.
EFT is not a fun thing.
Ilya, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. And he doxed me. What do you mean he what are you talking about? Send in the stream snipers. Oh, I can hear him. I can hear the gunshots. Hey, also fuck you to the map designer who literally put these all over the map. Just want to point that out. Not paid actors, just genuine haters. You gotta respect him for that. Yeah, fire that guy. Am I firing that mod? Am I firing Brady, chat? Are we kicking Brady out? Hey, I get the feeling... that you're being... Nah, there's not. Protec, hold on. There you go. That's how it's done right there. Okay. Yeah, cool. Alright, no, that's all good, man. That's all good, man. It's all good. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I forgot to go into Big Red. Wait a second. It's like I'm forgetting something. Oh, that would do it. You know why Afterburner won't show CPU core clocks in the overlay? It won't show the clocks at all? Is the option there in the on-screen display options? So how's the slash? Okay, that works. Okay, just make sure. I did have it. Oh, I put it on top. That's what that was. Okay. What CPU would go best with the 3080 Ti? 9800X 3D, but you'd have to buy a new motherboard and maybe new RAM if you're on DDR4. The fuck? Okay. But if you're on DDR4, you'd have to buy new RAM as well. In slot, you could upgrade to something like the 14900K, which would maybe net you 10% more performance from where you are now. 10 to 15%. Whereas the 9000X 3D would be more like 30% from where you're sitting at now at the 1200K, so... choice is yours in that regard. Also, I think those radios play copyrighted music, so... might be screwed. Oh, that's right, it's not over there. Trying to listen for a second, chat. That's why I stopped talking. Yeah, the 11700F, that'll do it.
EFT
I don't know how much
is
RAM
not
you
a
have
fun
too,
game.
but if the RAM's a slower speed, that could make that even worse. Shattered, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate it. I'm banning appreciate from my vocabulary for the next, like, 5 minutes. I think that's all I can do, honestly. If you have 5 minutes before I say it again. And we're getting frostbite. Okay, cool. Waiting since the middle of November for a 9800X 3D. Oh my god. Yeah, it's been way too high of a price or sold out for such a long time. I love scalping. I really do. Wide swing. Also, the snow is probably not doing good things for the bitrate right now. I apologize. Ooh, a Grawl. Wait, I should have put that in my ass. Whoops. Oh, I thought that was my stamina.
It's not a fun game.
John, thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate that. Thank you. And there it goes. See, told you. I didn't even get fucking one. I didn't get one. There are shots coming from over there, which isn't nice. Scalping's a little nuts in Canada right now. Oh god, I can only imagine. You got years for MSRP. Now that's honestly, that's impressive. Even if you're waiting forever for it, that's nice. That's honestly impressive. Gotta pat yourself on the back for that one.
EFT is not a fun game.
Tortito, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Or is it Torito? It was Torito. I'm sorry. I'm stressed. I'm stressed right now. Oh. Eh. Yeah, I didn't wanna. No, it's all good. Okay. Oh, stand right next to that and get shot. Somebody's standing like right above me. I don't know if he's the one who flipped the switch. I don't even really give a shit about his loot. I'll take the dog tag, but... Tarkov needs a West Coast. Does it not have a West Coast? Oh, was he doing setup? That's rough. He's got a Thor, though. Okay. I'm focusing up right now, chat. Let's check. Old gas. Scav down here. FPS drops at the start of the raid. Yeah, just intermittent little stutters from the scavs spawning in, all the AI, yeah. I do get that at the very start. It goes away very quickly, though. What do you use to display your FPS in the corner? It's CapFrame X. I have a overlay that I made out of one of the default ones. If you like it, I can upload it on Discord if you want, in my Discord. What should we have Reflex set to? Typically, if you are, for most people, on will probably be the most ideal experience. But if you have absurdly low GPU usage and you're worried that your clocks are dropping, you may want to try on plus boost, though frame consistency might be a little bit harmed by that. The only time that I don't actually recommend running Nvidia Reflex is when I gotta get away from the copyright strike, audio jungle. The only time I recommend having it off is if you experience significantly lower FPS with it, and you get that bug where you're just like running raids like normal, then all of a sudden your FPS just like is cut by like 30% all the time. Every 2 seconds my FPS drops. Yes, like crazy for a second. Yes. I can show you at the start of this factory raid I'm about to run. You should see my frame time graph just go for like 3 seconds. Yeah. No problem, Blaze. Anytime. No problem. Alright, that went very well. That guy did not even know I was there. He did not clear his corners. I'm running a 2060 with 16 gigs of RAM. You mentioned earlier that people might want to hold out for pricing for next gen. Yeah. The 60 class isn't looking good for next gen, like that tier of product, if the rumors are true, but still you should hold out just to see where the prices land. I would recommend that. At least until you hear at CES what's coming out, which is in like 3 days. 32 gigs of RAM should help with the stuttering, but depends on what platform you're on. If you're on like a 9th gen Intel CPU or something, you shouldn't even spend more money on RAM. It should just focus on saving up for an upgrade, in my opinion. Oop, that's my nade. I need to eat and drink. Do you think 64 gigs is overkill, or would it help even a little for Tarkov? It might help a little bit in terms of your lows, just because of that stuttering behavior that I was seeing. But if anything, I think that part of that stuttering might just be caused by the game accessing the paging file. I don't know if 64 gigs will really help with that. Also, do I think it's really worth the price to upgrade to that point? No. Because the stuttering that I'm experiencing, keep in mind, is with running high textures, running ultra shadows. Like, I have things cranked up way higher than I normally run them. So I have grass shadows as well and stuff like that. And so I'm really just tanking on the performance with whatever I can. So, that can also be a factor as to why I might be experiencing some more stutter. Okay. We're geared up. What other armors do I do? Have the Carassa, which even though it's tier 2, I might unironically take just for the neck protection. And then put these plates in there. So let me take the Carassa, take out these tier 3 plates, put the tier 4 plates in, and then repair everything. Just to have that extra neck protection, because that might unironically save my ass, especially this early in the wipe. So I'm going to take that. Okay. Lock in, chat. Here we go. I run everything on low except textures on high. Whoa. Yeah, textures on high have been a prime source of evil this wipe in terms of the frame time consistency. But, I mean, you do have 24 gigs of VRAM. That should theoretically not be an issue, but yeah, even people with a 4090 have been experiencing at least some issues at some point with running high textures. All right, let's roll. Breathe, chat. Here we go. Like, I've been running high with 16 gigs of VRAM. Medium is a good middle ground because it doesn't look completely atrocious. Low does look really bad, in my opinion. It looks pretty shit. But even still, low textures, I mean, if you need to run them, you need to run them. But with a 24 gig card, you should need to run low textures. You could try medium and just see if things feel smoother over the course of a lot of raids, but yeah, I would not run low with your card. You should be fine with at least medium. There's no reason why you should need to go to low. Got any idea what could be causing massive stutters? Oh, excuse me. Long day. On streets, it's probably, and I'll do this while I'm loading. It's probably, where are you experiencing them? Because there's a lot of things that cause stutter in general. AI, running out of VRAM, or memory, dipping into the paging file, which is, I mean, kind of intertwined. AI spawning in. Did I say that already? LODs. That's less of a stutter and more of just like when better LODs stream in for big points of interest, your FPS just kind of steadily decreases and then can go up, and it can look like your FPS is kind of all over the place based on where you're looking. 12-hour stream hype. Okay, bro. Hold on. Loading screen, my guy. Yeah, it's the loading screen. That's why I put this up. Hey, why is that over there? That should be over here. Why did that do that? Okay, lock in. Here we go. Okay. I'll respond to questions in a sec.
EFT is not a fun game.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Bro, turn it back. Now this is the experience, bro. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. This guy's an amateur. Yeah, I am.
EFT is not a fun game.
Thank you, Nice Cool, for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate that. We're just gonna take it slow, guys. It's no rush. There's a transit to labs here. Uh-oh. That they heard. Oh, no way. Oh. No. Damn, man. That's painful. I thought that was a head. I was like, wait, really? Oh my god. I love penis. Just... Damn, man. Holy shit. Yeah, he whooped my ass. That was probably like EKO or something to the head. Wait, where'd he hit me? Oh, the jaws. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, FMJ. I got pixel peeked on the stairs. It's alright. When does the event end? I don't know. I don't know when the event ends. They might... With how hard it is, they might keep it up for a little bit longer, but... I don't know. And could you imagine trying to do Koravad solo? When I say it ends... That's what she said. Ah. Well, that's okay. We made a lot of progress. We had some good raids, okay? We had some genuinely good raids today. And that is much better than I could say for the rest of the wipe. So honestly, I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream. I couldn't be happier. We're chilling. The rest of that'll just heal over time, I think. Yeah. There we go. Any last minute questions real quick before I pop out of here for the night? It's been just a note really quick. This has been an insane stream. I have never had a stream like this ever. So thank you all so much, genuinely, for being here. I stream every Friday, 6:30 p.m. CST, and Sunday at 1:30 p.m. CST. I'll be here again on Sunday at 1:30 p.m. CST. I suppose something is wrong with calling this wipe. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I didn't actually say it because I didn't have any proof to back it up, so I didn't actually say it in the video. But, I mean, that's always how it's behaved to an extent, where the FPS dips, even though it's not in view. It's been like that for a while. But to the extent that it has been, it's weird, man. Should we have paging files set to anything or just leave it as is? It depends on your hardware. I have a video talking about it. If you have issues like crashing, like blue screening as well, I have a video about paging file that has recommendations on what to set it to. If you're not experiencing any of those issues, leave it as is. I have mine set to system managed. I can show you. Oh, I did not. There we go. See, I just have it on an SSD that my game is not installed in as system managed. So, great to have caught you live. See you on the Discord. Yes, make sure to join the Discord. !mark Discord is also pinned in the chat. And yeah, make sure you follow us on Twitch. Thank you, Evotistical, for the follow on Twitch. Thank you all so much for the support of the stream. This has been unironically insane. Actually crazy stream. I will see you all next time. I'll be here on Sunday. I got to work on the video, hopefully, for most of the day on Saturday. So we'll see. We'll see if I might try to stream on Saturday. I don't know. I'll try. Maybe. No promises. But I want to try to get to Flea before it opens. Anyway, great raids, great stream. Thank you all for being here. Have an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. And I will see you all soon. Peace.